Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Mystic Tavern, the only place that covers all of your skin-loving needs.
Don't know what you're talking about.
We've-
I've turned the light ups off. No. I'll put them back. There we go.
We've got ones for those people that like normal skin, those are the furries, those who like scalies, and those extremely rare Metallicas.
Yeah!
Those sort of people that really like car exhaust pipes.
Exactly. Those exact people.
I can send you an interesting video about that.
I don't want to
No,
know.
you do not. I see what's on your character's history.
Yeah.
So,
Good thing about
hello
being
there,
all
everybody.
forged,
Welcome.
no one else
This
can
is
see your
a-
search history.
Yes, this is a brand new campaign. A campaign called Soulture. I've forgotten the name. Wanderers of Turmoil.
Soulture.
Fuck. Oh dear. Anyway, it's a homebrew campaign in the wonderful place known as Soulture. A place made of 5 civilizations. Yes, you'll get avatar ideas from this, but I promise you that wasn't the original idea. But it definitely helped. We've got the nature civilization, the biggest one with many cultures, and the world tree, the source of all druidic magic. In the northwest, we have the light civilization, a place full of robotics, and great holy warriors. In the southwest, we've got the darkness civilization. 5 gangs, essentially, fighting for the blood crown and the powers it may have. In the southeast, on a volcano, there is a bunch of people in the fire civilization known as Ceratopians, aka Triceratops people.
What you're seeing on your screen right now, yes, that isn't a Dragonborn.
That is not a Dragonborn people. It is not.
Original
Even though
character,
you-
do not steal.
Even though you can only see one eye, it is not Maruza.
Nice.
You can't even see one eye on Maruza's art. That's the funniest thing. It's his
Anyway,
bad
that
eye
place
that's
has got
facing the
amazing
camera.
steamwork weaponry, including guns and a great train. But we are starting in the northeast, in the water civilization, a place of beauty, culture, and a lot of water.
Soulture culture.
Uh-huh.
As it were.
Soulture culture. To be more specific, we're starting in a town known as Skipping Stone Town, the place everyone would normally go to before they travel across to the rest of the water civilization. But before just then, my mind has went blank. Before then, we have our first character. Walking along the path, a cobblestone path, lovely fields. You can see in the distance there seems to be an archway. Sun's going down. Rob, can you tell me who's about to enter Skipping Stone Town?
So you see this 5'10" half elf of high elven descent. She has dirty blonde hair, which is tied back into a ponytail. Her build is very what's the word I'm looking for? Toned. So her shoulders are very broad.
Getting a
She
lot of
has
background noise.
pretty. It's probably because of the music. Let me
Yeah.
mute the music. Sorry, Jacob.
Just want to be able to hear you properly.
Yeah, that's fine. I've muted the music. So her arms and legs are pretty muscly. She has teal coloured eyes, and she has, I guess, a yellow tinged skin, as her descent is from the Sun Elf lineage, and she has this massive gnarly scar which starts from the bottom of her nose going all the way across to the right hand side of her face, going in a diagonal direction. She has a circlet on the top of her head which has a jeweled emerald piece in the center in the shape of a swan. Heavy armor with green cloth, which is draped across it. And on her back, she has wielded, coming all the way up, is a massive glaive. Currently, as she's walking, you'll notice that in her right hand, she has a slab of meat, which she's currently chowing down on as she's walking. And that's Alenia. I forgot to mention her name,
Nice.
Alenia.
Yes, that's good. I was about to ask. Please state name as well. So, Alenia, you notice it skipping Stone Town in the distance. You're starting to hear the sea and the smells, hearing seagulls in the distance. You think you should be able to reach the entrance and the time the sun actually disappears from the horizon. You notice behind you there's not someone following you, but seem to be going down the same path. They're kind of eye-catching. Got this scaly skin and whatnot.
Gee, I wonder who that could be.
Lewis.
Lois, wow, changing my name on the fly.
Brad.
Yes, so you see a scaled individual walking down the path. He is a Ceratopian, as previously described by Callum. And he has got teal and orange mottled skin. He's got a Ceratopian crest, but with the two horns of a Triceratops. He's got sort of a slight ridge horn on his nose, but not quite a full horn. He's got a beak-like mouth, like most Ceratopians. On his head crest, there are two sort of shapes formed out of the orange mottling, which look like wrench heads on either side. He wears a leather waistcoat over scale armor. He has a bandolier with various tools on it, as well as several tools on his belt. He has got strange-looking braces on his limbs, his arms and his legs, which seem to bend at the joints and are otherwise affixed to his limbs. There is slightly glowing blue wiring and tubing feeding into these braces. There's a very slight whirring noise as he moves. He's also got a sort of thick tail like the like Ceratopians have. He's got 3-fingered hands and 3-toed feet with no boots on, as Ceratopian feet are quite sturdy and also a bit too ungainly for shoes or boots.
Just starting a WikiFeet article, Wrenchsmith.
He also carries a rifle slung over his shoulder, which seems to have a small compartment just where the sights would be, which has bubbling water inside it, which seems to condensate on the inside of the glass. What else? Beside him is walking a medium-sized contraption, which is in the shape of a velociraptor. Seems to be robotic in nature, kind of like a sort of steampunky contraption. It's almost skeletal in nature, and it has sort of feather-like attachments to its forelimbs, which are quite short, as actual dinosaurs are. They're kind of like blade-like, these feather sort of attachments, like a skarmory. And it also, has a long sort of whip-like tail coming out of the back of it. It has sort of glowy blue wires running through it, the same as the ones on Runt himself. Runt has, or rather, the Ceratopian character, he's called Runt, has a goggle over one eye, his left eye, which also has a scar over the brow and coming down onto the cheek. That also glows blue slightly, seems to aid his vision somewhat in that eye. What else? What have I missed? He has a hammer and a wrench on his belt. Those seem to be like his two biggest tools. And yeah, I think that is about everything for this character visually.
All right. Thank you very
I don't think
much.
of anything I've missed.
So you're just kind of behind. Well, you don't know her currently, but Elena.
Alenia.
Alenia.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I was close enough. Let's see if we learned anything about the characters. Are you the chatty bunch, or are you just going to both be walking on your way?
I'll walk along, and I'll kind of direct my companion onto the opposite side of me to the elven woman. I want to say, right?
Half elf.
Half elven woman walking in front, and just so that she wouldn't get scared by the weird contraption walking up.
So hold on, is the
You're being flanked.
Is the companion on my side or your side?
So if I were to pass you on your left, it would be on my left. So
on
it's
your
like I'm on. Oh yeah. So I would be between you and it. So I'm putting some distance between you both.
Okay, cool.
Because I know it's a strange sight in these lands. We're not in a Fire Nation anymore.
Mm.
Civilization, it's legally distinct.
Sorry, Fire Civilization.
Listen, I know the Fire Civilization attacked 2 years ago, but it's not Avatar.
We're in the Korra era, right? I got you.
Okay, that one was on purpose.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I'll just keep to myself for now, unless talks to.
Yeah, Alenia's not a chatty person with strangers, so she'll kind of like. Are you like right next to her now?
I would be attempting to pass. If how fast are you walking?
Just normal pace. Just normal pace.
Oh, yeah. Run is in a rush to get to where he's going, so he's going to attempt to walk past you.
She'll allow it.
Well, excuse me.
Fair enough. So, all right. So Runts went around the side, got in front of.
Yeah.
I was going to say some driving reference there. Into the front lane. Front lane. Eventually, with Runt now in the lead, you reach what seems to be the little arching billboard, or essentially saying, "Welcome to Skipping Stone Town." And you notice on the eyes of Skipping, it looks like they've got little effects to make it look like a stone skipping across water. And on stone in the O, it looks like that's where it's went bloop.
We have now entered a Kingdom Hearts world.
Yes. Congratulations. This the original area you seem to enter in. It begins with, have you ever went to what are those sales? You know those sales in the fields, what are they called? Backyard sales?
Boot sale.
Wind sale.
Boot sales.
Oh.
It originally looks a bit like a boot sale, but everyone's obviously shutting up their doors currently. As their
What time
night
is
is
it?
here. The sun's just come
what time?
down. We'll say it's like 7:30.
Or 3 in the afternoon if you're in the UK.
Yeah, or 3 in the afternoon if you're in the UK.
School's dropping out time.
It's getting into a nice little temperature now. It's no longer Aussie heat. It's a nice warm temperature. Yes. Continuing along the path, you start seeing there's a lot of what I can best describe is wooden buildings built for purpose. They were all very much built to house either traders or people coming here for visits. Looking around, trying to find somebody to ask what's the best place to stay at. There's one person that suggests you go much deeper into town to a place called the Skip Hop Stop.
Love
Ooh,
that.
I like the name.
The idea apparently is it's a bit cheaper and you won't have to pay as much due to all these traders and their warehouses keeping their stuff there. You got nothing better, so why not? You continue down your paths. You both somehow got the exact same advice.
Oh, it's the same guy.
Yeah, they passed the same guy. You eventually reach. So basically, there's like a wooden fence, and then you enter like the main area of the town. And you notice there's two guards. They both like smile at you as you go by. One of them gives you a bit of a, I guess, reluctant smile to you.
I turn to the side so he can see my smile more.
You kind of
smile back.
notice, it's not too hard to notice, these guards, they have like short-sleeved armor on, and you notice there looks like there's like a gunshot scar in his arm.
Oh.
He didn't seem hostile, he just felt a bit uneasy as you
Your
walked by.
cat killed my buddy in the war.
The war that was, oh shit, it was 2 years ago. That's still very fresh.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm just gonna blatantly stare at this guy's gunshot scar. My friend,
I help
where
you there,
did
sir?
you? How did you acquire this wound?
In the war 2 years ago.
Right.
I was helping fights to take KTN town.
Grunt kind of looks away at that. Yeah. I do remember. Oh no, that was not a good
twist.
accent with the whole. Yeah, I gave him it. No. Well, I suppose that's probably not a very good memory. So I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
I'd prefer not to, but don't. No ill will.
Right.
You don't
well,
look like the one that shot me, so.
Did you get a good look at them?
Well, I know you've got two types, and you seem more proto than
All
tri.
right. He was one of the ones with and he kind of grabs his finger and sticks it on his nose, so it looks like there's three horns.
Yeah, one of those. Quite bulky, lad.
Right. Well, I'm looking for the skip and stop hop. I can't remember the name. It's an
Skip,
inn.
hop, stop.
That's the one.
Literally.
Could you provide a kind soul with some directions there?
Oh, of course. He kind of like points. You see where the sea is there and the port?
Yeah.
Keep going down until you see the bridge. It's literally next to that.
Right. Thank you, kind sir. I'm sure
So
I'll be
about
seeing
this
you
way.
around.
Alenia, you would have caught up. And you probably would have heard the same thing.
She'll just keep walking. By this point, she would have almost finished the slab of meat that she was eating.
Yum.
They nod to you as well as you enter. You
She
hear a little grumble from the other one's stomach.
she sort of nods her head while she still has the slab of meat in her mouth and just keeps walking.
As you both enter this part of town, you notice it's very different to outside the walls. The buildings look like they've got a bit more, I guess, flair to them. They're more personalized. You've heard that the water civilization enjoy customizing their buildings a bit more.
We're in Balamori, cool.
Yeah, it's a bit like Balamori.
If anyone
That's
didn't
actually
live,
not a bad example.
if anyone didn't grow up in the UK in the fucking decade we did, no one's gonna get that.
No one is ever going to get that. Yeah, true.
This is a story that starts in Balamori.
Uh,
You notice there's kids
Say
running
it,
around
Lewis.
all happy.
Mm.
Kids
So
running
my,
around all
my-
happy. You see somebody who seems to just finished off a wood carving. It looks like it actually looks like a soldier standing proud, sword in hand.
Everything's a JoJo reference.
Alenia
As
would be.
someone-
Sorry, go on.
No, that's all right. You go.
No, what I was going to say is with all these like customized like sort of lodges and housing, Alenia would be slowing down a bit in her movement, sort of looking at all of the detail and like sort of taking it in because she's never been in this part of the sort of the civilization before, and she's quite in awe. So I would imagine that run would be even further ahead because she's going to slow down and like take it all in.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, I was going to say this wood carving child. As someone who is also
Well,
proficient
this
in
is
wood
an adult.
carving. Oh, okay. As someone who is also proficient in wood carving, is his wood carving any good?
Yours was probably better. He looks like when you was starting off.
Right.
Like he's probably very proud of his work, but you know he can definitely improve a lot.
Yeah. Right, I'll
You know, he's got a
Just
few.
sort
He's
of-
actually got one which could be the classic garden gnome.
Radish? Oh wait, no, that was a
There's,
half.
speaking of radish, there's actually one of like this dragon seemed to be under some rubble, and there's a halfling with this giant rod.
So you can say one was radish then. Was a radish rather.
Weirdly enough, the other one's got a fork in his eye.
Yeah, very interesting. You can hear like some people playing some musical instruments every now and then.
Yeah.
It's rather nice. It's very calming here.
Yeah, I can almost hear the music.
Evidence.
But I'll, as I pass him, I'll just be like, "Well, that's some mighty good work there. You should keep that up. Do you sell those things?"
Thank you, stranger.
The name's Runt.
Thank you, Runt.
What,
Much appreciated.
What's your name?
My name is Fanley.
Fanley.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Is
Nice
it
to meet you too.
what are you of the Owens family? Family Owens?
Oh.
Yeah, I am. How did you know?
I like to keep track of all the wood carving going ons in the world. I do a bit myself, you know.
Talk about boring hobby.
We
What
here
was
at the
that
Mystic
strange
Tavern.
metallic voice? Right, well, I better be going on. I need to get to my inn for the night. But you keep it up. Good work.
Okay. Welcome to Skipping Stone Town. Hope you have a good stay.
I wave as I walk off.
You kind of,
Do I catch up to one more time, Rob? Alenia? Alenia, that was it.
At this point, you would have passed Alenia again.
Oh, okay. Well, as I get up to her, I'm just like, you don't happen to be going the same place I'm going, do you?
As Alenia sort of looks towards Run, sort of curiously, because she's never met a Ceratopian before.
Do I notice this weird look?
I don't think she's hiding it.
No, she's not hiding it. You're from the Fire Civilization, aren't you?
He looks down at himself. How did you tell?
I detect a little bit of sarcasm there. That's fine.
Oh god, do I have to do this voice for Ceratopians?
Yes, you do.
Amazing.
Another race I've ruined for Callum.
You'll have to. You'll have to forgive me, sir. I'm rather sheltered. This is my first time traveling outside of where I've
That's
lived my
okay.
entire life.
We
So I'm-
ain't common outside.
No, I wouldn't even know to be honest with you. This is a beautiful place. Have you ever been here before?
No, it's my first time. I haven't really. I spend most of my time in the fire civilization. This is my first venture out.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. I'm going to God, my memory is terrible.
It's alright. All of ours are terrible today. Skip hop stop.
Skip hop scotch or
Skip,
I don't know.
stop.
Skip hopscotch. Yeah, that's the one.
You can get that there.
I'm going to the same place. Didn't you have some sort of robot or something with you? I noticed you in a
Oh
hurry
yeah,
before.
that's my friend here. Well, I say friend. I made him.
You made him?
Her. Sorry, I forgot that I gendered it wrong.
Don't misgender the robot.
Yeah,
Robot
she's
rights.
Either way, that's
Can't
mighty
do the Jurassic
impressive.
Park reference if it's not female.
well, I made this here rifle as well, and I points the gun on my back. It's like, yeah, and I'm a bit of a inventor.
I've definitely heard of the firearms that the Fire Civilization have.
Yeah.
So, but no,
Well,
that must have taken a lot of work to build your companion.
that was a good few years on and off. She was a bit of a passion project of mine.
So you're
yeah.
you're an inventor of some sorts?
I hope to be an inventor of some renown.
That's very noble.
And what do you do, madam?
Well, to be honest with you, I came here because I want to get away from the light civilization where I'm from, as far away as possible, and this seemed like the safest place.
I hear they have some similar contraptions to my own there.
Yeah,
but a bit more us-shaped.
Here's one now.
they're a lot bigger, built for different purposes. They're called Warforge. But they're
Alright, I'm
very
going to stop
much.
you both there. just so we can quickly move on to other people as well.
Yeah, we'll keep talking as we walk.
Yeah, we'll be chatting off screen.
So I forgot to check with you what exactly you will be doing, but we'll say you're currently crossing a bridge. Before I said it earlier, outside of the town, in like what we call the trading district, you saw a large variety of different races. Inside the town, it seems to be more humans, halflings, and there seems to be what I keep almost calling hexagon. Paragon?
Herringon.
Herringon.
Because
it's like what happened to me. Heron gone.
That's it. That's the end of the episode. We can't beat that.
Anyway, rabbit folk essentially. Ellie, you are currently crossing a bridge that what is called a CGEM leader, but it's just the leader of the town, decide for whatever reason to paint purple because it was looking old.
Huh.
What are you doing as you go crossing this bridge, trying to get to wherever you're going?
Whistling the theme tune to Disney's Robin Hood.
Okay.
Of course.
No, I am so allow me to explain my character, I suppose.
Yes,
so
please.
Tanra is a Harangon, an orangey brown one, with lots of brown and orange. That's the best way I could describe that color scheme. Kind of with like these black flecks, kind of like Scooby-Doo is the best way that I could explain it. Got these blue, bright ocean blue eyes. This sort of shit-eating smirk. One of those like a rice field farmer hats, but like very tattered, on covering most of themselves at present. They're wearing like this sleeveless karate gi almost in like a watermelonish red and green color scheme. They're holding an oar, a wooden oar, over their shoulder, with a burlap sack with a bunch of belongings in it, sort of like a homeless person would do in like stereotypical folk tales. There's also like a bottle of something dangling from it. They're also wearing shorts in the same sort of green color. On their sort of top is this very interesting logo, which hasn't really translated well to the art. I must apologize. And it's sort of like a paw print, but with many toe beans.
Okay.
Many, maybe about 20. And yeah, I mean, they're not wearing shoes either, if it makes Rump feel any better. And there is a sort of slicked back, downwards, relaxed, just sort of whistling along to themselves some sort of tune, and just taking the sights in as they, I assume, walk home.
Yeah.
Sort of got a spring
As
in
you
their
kind
step.
As you kind of crossing the bridge, seeing some of the boats seem to be coming into dock. You notice, look, some of the paint job's not been done that great. Somebody put their hand there, and now there's a handprint there, probably for a while.
Yeah.
But that's not the thing that distracts you most. What distracts you most is once you get to the end of the bridge, you see something a little odd. You see what you think is like a new human guard to the job, trying to figure out how to deal with this robotic contraption with a little girl on top of it.
Tanra hears the commotion first before they see it, as a result of the hat being in the way. Sort of lifts up their hat with one finger, and there's like a crack just over where one of their eyes would be, so they can see through, and looks and goes, huh, and bounds over.
Okay, what are we ing at, Jacob?
So there is a big 8-foot tall robotic man with silver armor with gold trim. In between the armor, there's kind of like brownish leather, and he's currently got a blacksmithing apron on, but the top of it is kind of untied, so it hangs kind of in between his legs. He's still got it tied around his waist, and he's currently trying to ask a guard where a place called the Skip Stop is, because his friend needs sleep.
And this friend he speaks of is this little girl on top of him, on top of his head. It's what would be known as a shadowkin, which is, for those who don't know, an individual that was born when the shadow fell in the material plane overlap. She has a very pale skin. Her hair seems to be a mixture of white and black. Not 50-50 straight down the middle, but, you know, different strands going across. 2 buns. Not very... What's it? Not clumsy hair. Scruffy hair. Her name is Annabelle. She has like a somewhat zombie-ish look due to the pale skin.
You didn't have to include that.
I did.
There's a reason why she's crossed out on Forge's artwork, that's all I'm saying.
She does look rather tired. She has what looks like somewhat rather high up kind of dress. Like it seems somewhat expensive. A nice silvers and golds on it. But it also looks very torn up and muddy. She's just like, where do we go, sir? Where is the hop, stop, stop?
It's gonna be a running
She looks
joke,
about
isn't it?
8-ish.
What did you say, Lex?
I said this is gonna be a running joke, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's gonna
Getting
be
the
a
name
running
being
joke.
wrong. It's gonna be different every time.
So at this point, the guard, very new to his job, just trying to work out what the protocol is to a warforge that's not meant to be in the lights. That's meant to be in the light civilizations here, with nobody that looks like's meant to be with him. A child that he's not sure was kidnapped or not. This is when you run up,
Mm-hmm.
Tanra.
Well, hold on there, little missy. You want to go to the hopscotch shop?
Fuck him out. Yeah, the skip, stop, hop.
Right. I can get you there. Just let me. Let me get my bearings.
You look to your right and it's there.
I would like to examine them. While she has
Okay.
a very expensive-looking dress, does it look like she's carrying gold?
She doesn't look. It looks like there's like little pockets on it.
Are they bulging with coin?
It is not bulging with coin.
Alright, Tanra thinks better of it than robbing a child.
This child does not look like it's going around with money.
Well, it's right over there.
They kind of, you kind of like, I don't know how you sound, Forge, when you move like.
Like it's like rhythmic kind of like clanging
Terminator.
as he walks along and like he's got incredibly big hands and he walks as like he's kind of like hunched over as he walks on his hands and his feet, like really
like a
big
gorilla.
long arms. Yeah.
Yeah, like a gorilla.
Well, if you just follow me, I'll have you there. Quick as 2 hairs touching.
Thank you, fluffy one.
Name's Tara.
Annabelle.
And they take off their hat and do a little what I can only describe as a charlatan's bow.
She kind of tries to very sleepily raise her hand down to you.
Forge kind of like big hand on his chest. Forge is Forge.
This is Forge. He's
Right.
my younger
See,
brother.
I thought you meant that it wanted to go to the forge, which would have been very confusing considering you just told me that you wanted to go to the whiskey shop, so... Right. Hello, person?
You kind of just see the guard look at you. He seems to recognize you. He's like, I'll leave this to you, Tanra, as he kind of tries to.
You
Walk
got it,
around.
boss. Tanra sort of gives
So-
like a very sarcastic salute.
It's at this point you kind of also see in the distance as he kind of rushes by Forge. You see the Ceratopian, you see the half elf, you see the Raptor. There's a lot of interesting figures here today.
Today is very strange. Hold on a
And
second.
you guys see a Warforge.
Just bear with me one moment. Tanra wriggles around in their pouch just attached to their oar and pulls out a pocket watch. Flips it open.
Are you going to start complaining about being late for something?
No, I'm gonna start complaining about how I failed to re-alchemize my mother back to life. Eventually, after
Don't worry, these three can make a new one.
after a second or so, I flick it back. Tamara flicks it back, sticks it back in their pouch, and goes, "Not yet. Shall we go?"
Yes.
Right.
All right.
Over that way.
Can everybody here
Roll for
roll me a
initiative.
perception check?
What did you say, Ellie?
Yes.
Perception check, yeah.
Yes.
12.
Perception.
C-section.
I got 20.
And there are too many Percys.
Hold on, let me just check. Yeah, that's right. A grand big old 9.
Okay.
Best number.
And what did Runt get?
Runt got, when D&D Beyond catches up with me, straight 15.
Straight 15. All right. So did anyone get below 10? I know
Alenia did.
Alenia did. All right. So Alenia, you're a bit distracted by the fact that there's a warforge over there.
Yeah, her eyes just go wide open, and Runt will audibly hear her say, "What the fuck?"
But the rest of you hear other people going, "What the fuck?"
Did we hear Alenia
As
say
a-
this?
Only Runt would hear this, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah,
I got
I
big
don't know
ears.
if you'd be close enough. I mean, what did you get? A 20?
I just,
Yeah, you heard two versions of what the fuck.
I just-
Alenia's version and some other people.
I just say, hey, there's a kid here. Shut up. Be quiet. Watch your language.
Everyone's like, sorry. Basically, I almost got your name wrong. Tanra, as you start basically turning him 90 degrees and say, that's the shot, that's the scene. You see two people that seem to be sitting on some deck chairs just outside with their drinks, kind of like looking out to the sea.
Oh no.
And eventually people start all kind of looking out, wondering what they're seeing. As you kind of see under like the moonlight, there just seems to be somebody standing out in the ocean.
Huh. Yep,
And anyone who got above a 10 would notice this as well.
I think
You will
today's
as well,
the day.
Alenia, but just take a bit slower.
Wow.
Today's gotta be the day.
Yeah.
Today's gotta be the day. And Tamara looks up at the sky real quick and looks back down.
Runt, what are you looking? Oh, okay.
Huh.
I kind of
I'd
get
say,
my
who
rifle
got
out.
15 and above?
I do go 15.
Alright, so I don't know what Forge got, but if you had 15 and above as well, if you're looking over there, it's quite far away, so you can't get good features, but it looks like it's got like a bronzish kind of skin individual, and it's just one in a robe.
Forge kind of like brings his big hand up and like slowly starts waving over to the lady in the lake, trying to make friends.
Is that
I'm not sure if it's a
a
lady or not,
The
but
couple in the ocean, you mean?
Yeah, the person in the ocean.
you kind of just start waving. And you kind of see
I
the
kinda-
individual actually start raising their hands up.
Runt,
They
I look
are.
at Forge and I look
Mhm.
in the ocean. Like, is that another one of him? Are they?
I can't.
I look at Alenia. I'm just like, you know, right?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
You kind of see it.
Well,
This individual raise their hands up,
Mm.
and they just keep them there.
let's,
Forge, like,
look-
Very rudely, not waving at you, Forge. Just arms up. But I don't
Well,
care.
Forge kind of like steadies himself and then balances and then raises his other hand up, thinking he's meant to mimic he's meant to mimic the person.
I'm getting like the Dark Souls thing.
That's
You know that
amazing.
place?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. The world
praise the
mate.
sun.
Crusade.
Like because of the size of his hands, like he's kind of like hunched over. He can't get his hands all the way up. He's trying his best
If
to
he
kind
does
of
that,
mimic the person.
if he does that, doesn't he just fall forward?
It's at this point, all of your attentions change. You hear like a scream,
What?
oh, that's
as you
not
kind of
good.
look directly where the screams are, and you start seeing these barnacle-filled hands seem to be reaching up onto the port.
Matron's whiskers, what the hell is that?
What is that? We need.
Shit.
We need
What
to
kind
do
of seems to
something.
come out seems to be what looks like a variation. There's some humans, there's some tritons. They're all very dead, very undead. Arms full of barnacles, and some of their face is covered in it. One of them has like some seaweed coming out of its mouth and one of its eye sockets. And yeah, that joke you made earlier. Can you roll for initiative?
Oh no.
God.
I haven't even.
Damn it! I should have just made more divination wizards.
Mm-hmm.
What?
All right,
I-
Right,
Bang.
while you're doing
I
that, I'm
guess
going to
we're.
quickly go to the toilet.
Well, I rolled better
Right,
for initiative.
I got half of what the second half of the year is.
22?
11.
Yeah. I can't do math.
By the way, my Velociraptor, the robot one, she's named Fang.
Bang. Okay.
That's super awesome, but is this really the time?
How we're telling the players, not the characters.
You were saying it
That's
in
it.
character.
Yeah, well,
Maybe scary
I'd like
people
doing the
would-
accent.
would Runt have told Alenia this as we were talking?
Probably not yet.
Okay.
So
Forge
cold in
it-
here,
forge
right?
it.
Actually, no, yeah. As we were chatting as we went along, yeah, I probably would have mentioned it.
Yeah.
I'm back. Cool.
Cool.
So,
Okay.
have you rolled for your initiatives?
I think we have.
Yar.
I believe
Yeah.
See who wins the initiative of the first encounter.
I believe.
No,
Anyone above 20?
no,
No.
No one?
Nope.
not
Okay.
a chance in hell.
Not a chance
You
in
love
hell.
that you said Lacelle voice, huh?
Oh
dude.
my
Mm.
god.
This is slightly different to
Alright.
the soul.
15 to 20.
18.
18,
Uh,
okay. Linear. Alright, what about 14? 14? 10 to 15.
I got 11.
I also got an 11.
Ooh, okay.
What's your initiative?
+4.
Then you go first, my lady.
Tanra is neither man nor woman, as far as I am aware.
You go first, my bunny.
That'll do.
Alright, I've done Annabelle. What about Runt? No, we've done Runt. Forge. What's Forge's?
5. He can only.
That's
He can only
done,
count.
Forge.
He can only like, the biggest number he can count to.
Because he's got that many fingers.
Yep.
That's not even true, I think. Alright, so has the music stopped? Jacob,
I
put
think
music.
Jacob's getting some battle music ready.
DJ Jacob.
It's already on.
Is it?
Very quiet.
Oh, okay. I was thinking I can't hear it.
It's building up. It's building up the
1 second.
tension.
1 second. Wrong list. Wrong list. This one might be
Copyright
bad.
strike.
This
That's
is
fine.
yeah. This is
Audio
this is a.
jungle.
Alright, well you're last, so
We were talking over it, it's fine.
we'll get to you. So Alenia, you are first. You notice all these essentially zombies, some just crawled out of the ocean. They've got barnacles over their face, mostly over their arms and their hands. And they just seem to be staring at civilians and you guys. Oh, right, we need a map. Let me get my map up.
Yeah, I was about to say, where's the map?
Da-da-da.
Hell yeah.
It's in your head. That's me! No! I cannot
You
be
got-
revealed.
Yeah,
You guys got a rare look at Callum's face today.
I didn't put it on the stream, it's fine.
Can you see?
I will be able
I
to
will
in
in a
second.
minute. I'm just doing something else on my phone right now.
I'm just getting it up for you.
Just need a confirmation from one person.
Yeah, I'm
I
ready.
can see perfectly fine.
Okay, cool. Because sometimes it doesn't come up. That's why I'm asking.
Oop.
All right, just so you all know what's going on here. That's the ship hop stop in. That's the purple bridge. All the counters that are yellow or red,
What's going on here?
they're civilians.
Oh no, it's in the
Uh,
street.
Yeah,
Black ones are guards.
something's going wrong here. That's what's happening.
Uh
No, keep going, keep going.
Okay. All the dice They're the zombies.
Mm.
And the black one's the guard. Hopefully you know your colours, but that's Forge.
Yep.
That's Annabelle. That's Tanra.
Mhm.
This green one, that's Alenia. That's I couldn't really draw a Triceratops very well, so that's
Tell me about it.
that's Runt. And that's Fang, I believe the raptor's name was.
Fang, yep, that's right.
There we go. So that's the kind of map you see. Any questions? Did you miss something?
No, I'm just getting it fixed because it's technical difficulty.
Is Fang the other blue one?
Yes. So I'd have
Right.
whatever's like related to you would have the same colour.
I see.
You
So
pain
Fang
in the
would be
bum.
blue.
What?
There we go. Not you.
I think you'll find that I have a mono goggle, not glasses.
Yeah, but he's like an invented type. Come on.
Well, for next time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, Alenia, you're first.
Okay, where are these zombies?
So the zombies are all of the dice.
All of the dice.
Fuck me, that's a lot of zombies.
One seems to be on this boat that's just kind of just been attached to the port.
Okay, I can't. Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to get to the one that's closest to the civilians. Actually,
I
can
mean,
I
you can.
get?
You're
Uh,
here, and
Yeah.
that's only 15 foot. Technically, you could stand there if you're at the edge. That's 20 foot.
Okay. So where are the civilians? Sorry. So is it all
So
the?
all of the red and yellow ones, they're civilians,
Okay.
and the black one's the guard. So
Would
there's two
it-
civilians here next to this zombie.
Would
Yeah.
Aline?
3 there, 2 here sitting at the inn, 2 going across the bridge. 3, sorry.
Well, first of all, Alenia's gonna turn around to Runt and say, "Well, I hope you know how to use that gun." As she's gonna move forward, I guess, to the one that is most central to her. So the one in between where the boat is and where the one closest to the civilians on the right, I suppose.
So this
This
one,
one. She'll
Okay.
go. She'll go within 10 feet of it.
5, 10. So if you can go like there.
Yeah, and you see
That'll take
her.
15 foot.
Yeah, that's fine. And you
Oh,
will
this
see.
is good music.
You will see her reach
Oh, no, I
behind
liked it
her.
before.
You will see her reach behind her back and grab her absolutely humongous glaive as she takes it out and swings wide round. And she will. Well, I'll attack first and see if I hit.
There we go. Finally got it working.
Ooh, only 10 to hit.
That hits.
That hits! My god.
That hits.
So, Alenia's not the smartest person in the world. So, so she's gonna come round, swing. She's gonna glare at it, and she's going to shout out, "You better back the fuck up!" As she's going to use a superiority die to make this a menacing attack.
Okay.
So,
I got a roll for that.
wisdom saving throw.
Well, if I know anything about zombies, is they are wise. That's a 0.
Yeah, that.
Wow.
Yeah, so now the zombie is frightened of Alenia, so it cannot move any closer to her. And they have disadvantage to all attacks and ability checks until the start of her next turn, as long as they are within eye shot of her. So as long as they can see her, they've got disadvantage for the next round.
Nice.
And the damage is not a lot, 7 points of damage.
Is that it?
Yeah, because I
Even
rolled
with
it.
the dice as well.
Oh, I forgot to add my fucking thing, didn't I? My
Yeah.
modifier.
I've had a look at your characters, I know.
So 10 points of damage. Sorry.
It's alright, that's better. So you kind of see as this glaive smashes into it, it's got like a weird crunching sound is what the skin goes as it flies off, barnacles going around. The creatures always have like this look on them, but now he's like a scared.
As Alenia casts through, you see a little bit of a smirk come on her face as she realizes that this person's scared. This zombie is scared of her, and she will move in closer so that it's 5 feet. Now 5 feet instead of 10 feet.
Okay.
And that will be her go.
Nice. Next up is the guards.
Big cards.
So this guard here, this newbie over here, kind of, oh, this is the worst first day. Sees that you're dealing with this one and thinks, I need to get those civilians out of here. So he's going to rush over here, and he's essentially just going to use his turn to help this one get up off of the boat as this one's kind of crawling. And you notice 2 more seem to run down this alleyway as they hear the commotion.
Oh, good guards, not zombies.
Yeah.
There's 5 zombies. Annabelle's turn. Annabelle, kind of now woken up, is like, I'm gonna go in ahead. She
What?
kind of slides down Forge as his
You
back's
are-
apparently now like a
You're
slide.
8 years old. Where are you going?
He's running away to safety.
Runs
Oh,
in here
good.
and just
Okay.
stares through the door.
I thought she meant she was gonna go fight the zombie.
Can you imagine?
Hey, don't underestimate this 8-year-old.
She's
This
a-
8-year-old kicks ass.
She's a soul
As
knight.
she kind of
bro.
like hides behind the door, she just waves her hands at you, Forge. She's like, "You got this, Forge! Kick their ass!" They can't. She wouldn't say that. Kick their butt.
Forge completely unaware of like the danger in this situation, turns his back to the zombies and starts waving.
She's like waves back as well. Yeah, go on.
Forge's token looks like a very apathetic snowman.
Well, Tanra, it's your turn.
Hold on, I have the perfect rabbit folk idiom.
Mhm.
I'll deal with these thunder toes. Just bear with me. 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail. And leaps into battle, not literally. You see that? So the yellow ones are the guards, correct?
The black ones are guards. Red and yellow are civilians.
Got it.
And the dice are the zombies.
Yes.
So I can probably get to the D4 on the right?
Yeah, let's see. You got 10, 20. I mean, even if you didn't
got
have
40.
additional, you could reach it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run over there. I'm going to leap, and I'm going to deliver a sweep to the zombie's legs. What we like to call a shove action.
Oh, okay.
Yes, indeed.
So, strength checks.
Yes. I think
Alright.
I think it's strength. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be strength, I'd think. Alright, so you need to beat a 10.
That's a nat 20 plus 3, so I think I'm good.
So you kind of sweep the legs. The creature was literally about to grab this individual, but just... You see a splash.
How much movement I got left?
You got 10 foot left.
Okay. That one behind me.
That one behind you. This one?
Yeah, I'm gonna pivot round.
Yep.
And run over to them and do like a flying kick, right to their chest.
Can you do a flying kick now? You used your action.
Yeah, I got an unarmed attack as a bonus action.
That's only if you do a attack.
Shove counts as an attack.
I mean, it has to be an unarmed strike or weapon attack.
Does it specify? Hold on.
It does.
We love rules here at the Mystic
We
Tavern.
do.
We don't. When you use the attack action on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action. That's the wording of it.
Right, but it's still not an attack. It's not the attack action.
It is.
It's the shove action.
No, it counts as an attack action because when you get more than one attack, it replaces. You can use one of your attacks as the shove action.
Right, but it's not the attack action.
I mean, I've been doing that with Pastel last campaign, so
Right, but that's different. You had multi-attack.
even when I didn't.
Oh, just go for the jockey. I don't want to watery sphere you.
Mhm.
You 15.
Like, you're going to annoy me, and I don't want this already. It's the first one.
I just realised I don't have a
Kick 'em.
D4 out. So I got a 15, but I'm gonna D&D Beyond it instead. Oh, 6 damage. Wonderful.
Did you hit?
I got a 15, I just said.
Oh, okay, cool. So, 6 damage. Nicely done. Alright, so next up is Runt.
Right. Well, I'll use my bonus action to tell Fang to go for whatever the nearest one to us two is.
Alright, so
So
the one on the boat
with the
here.
that's the one. Well, on second thoughts, Fang doesn't do too good around water, so whatever the closest one is that isn't partially submerged.
10, 20. You can 25 foot will get you there.
Yep. Sorry, I'm looking at the one on the stream. It's a little delayed. Yeah, so I could get up to that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I will unsling my rifle, and I will aim at the. I'll get a good vantage point, and I'll aim at the one on the boat.
Okay.
And,
Take aim.
Then, yep. And then I'll shoot. I have one of my infusions on the rifle. Which, oh, can I do that? I think I can do that. Or does it have to be a melee weapon? Well, either way, it's.
I should have checked
it
all
would,
these rule things before this.
yeah, I can do the
Still not convinced
repeating
with the shove.
thing.
I'm
otherwise,
still Googling it. I'm Googling it.
Well, there is. I've got both infusions for like ranged and close weapons, so either way, it can be +1. Is what I'm saying. So I will take aim and I will attack with that. Which, so close to being a natural 20. That is a flaccid 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep.
That
And,
might be
what-
12 above.
And what were the rules with the rifle? It's 2d10 piercing.
Plus your dex.
What's my dex?
And
Also,
you've got 4 before you need to reload.
Oh, I should have done an extra. I
Yeah.
should have done sneak attack. No, wait, no, I shouldn't have. Never mind.
that is 22 damage.
Wow.
22 damage. Fucking hell. Well,
I
Alright,
rolled
now
a
I
10
understand
and
why
an 8,
everyone
and it had
bans
a +4.
artificers.
do you know how much health it has?
22.
7.
22. So, so you literally pull out this rifle as this thing's wobbling on this boat, trying to get onto the side. The guard preparing to defend itself, and straight to the head.
Could I just, yeah,
Someone
and
just
it,
goes,
could it splash back into the water?
yeah.
Yeah.
Alenia, hearing this, will turn around and say to herself, I think he knows how to use that rifle.
I kind of pull it down and do the on the edge of the barrel.
It's a fucking rifle, not a pistol.
Yeah, that's why I had to like pull it down rather than just. Right, Fang, it's your turn. And then Fang will attack the one that Fang is attacking. Because
No,
The
Okay.
one that's been glaived.
the one that's been what?
Glaived.
Glaived. Okay, cool.
Glazed.
She will use a Force Empowered Rend, which is my spell attack modifier to hits. That is +4, I believe.
Yeehaw, cowboy.
Or maybe it's +3. That is 12.
That hits.
Actually, it's +5, so that is a 13.
Oh, it doesn't hit anymore.
Oh, no. I hit the
It's got
unlucky
reverse
number.
AC.
No. And then proficiency bonus is +2, so that is a 1d8 +2. That is 8 damage.
8 damage. How does this raptor attack? Is it with claws? Goes it go for a bite?
With its like we'll go with its like arm blades that it has in place of feathers.
Mhm.
So it just kind of like slashes sideways, like horizontally.
Grovar's leaf blade. Got it.
Grovile. There we go. It's Grovile.
Not to be confused with Grover from Sesame Street. That's very different.
Extremely. Well, not yet. All right, so you slash apart the. It looks like this zombie is now missing a limb. It's got his side kind of shot out from the glaive earlier. It is not looking great whatsoever. Is that your turn, Runt?
Yep, Man and Fangs. That we're done.
All right, now it's people turn. These two, very obviously, are going to start legging it out of here. These ones seeing that this guy's right there, think to run this way, see this guy as that. This way.
It's a lot to say when running towards the Warforge is a safer option.
Get to the oh shit, what was the name of it?
Stop.
The whiskey shop. The pop top curiosity shop.
Close enough. They start legging it that way. These two take that advice and rush inside. These ones are like, well, I prefer to be on this side of the bridge as they start legging it away. Nice. Now it is the barnacle zombies' turn. Let's see. We'll start off with the disadvantaged one. This one kind of looks at the raptor that just hit it, and even though it's a bit terrified at you, for whatever reason, it doesn't seem to want to attack the raptor.
Okay.
So it's gonna go for you. Disadvantage, you said?
Yeah, disadvantage on the attack.
So that misses, I'm pretty sure, as I don't think an 8 hits you.
Nope.
So you kind of just see it.
Be worrying if it did, honestly.
Alenia will use her reaction, and you will see she'll spin her glaive round so that she's holding it behind her back, and then as the zombie tries to hit it, she's going to weave out the way, kind of like Arya Stark did in one of those fight scenes. Come round with over the top with the glaive and spend a superiority die to use a riposte action to attack.
Okay, go for it.
To try and finish this one off. That will hit because that's 22.
Yep, that does hit.
I'm not even going to need the superiority die because I'm pretty sure this is going to kill it, but we'll see how much overkill there
Rude
is.
to presume.
We'll
With
see
its
how much
4 HP.
We'll see how much overkill this is. Yeah, she just with 17 damage, I believe she just cleaves its head off.
Yeah, that thing's head is probably on the end of your glaive now. Is it just creature just?
She looks at the head attached to the glaive and she's like, makes a face and then just throws it behind her.
Okay. Just put the head somewhere around there then. All right, so let's do the one that was pushed into the water.
It is drowning.
Yes,
It's
the
undead,
undead
it
creature
doesn't
is drowning. It takes its turn essentially to crawl itself back out. This one here is going to start rushing up. Seems to be ignoring you, Forge. It seems to be going for these people. In fact, it's going to dash, I'd say. So it gets to there, but not able to attack you. Attack anything. You, on the other hand, this one's attacking you. Let's see if it hits. That is, a 17 to hit.
That do hit me.
That
Fucking
do hit.
Octopath Traveler music in this playlist. Let's go. Sorry.
Let's go. That is 3 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Ow.
And you notice as its arm swings round and hits you in the side, the barnacles are now stuck to you.
Oh,
So you're technically now grappled by this zombie.
grappled by barnacles.
Yes. It's now barnacled stuck to you, which means it gets to use its reaction,
Right.
which is it gets to try and jump back in the water.
Okay.
So can you roll me a strength check to see if it's able to
To
essentially pull you in?
Oh, I see. Can I not use acrobatics?
It is grappled you right now. If you used acrobatics, well, it's just a strength contest essentially.
Okay. Grapples are usually either strength or athletics, but it's up to you.
That's getting caught, I think.
No, it's getting out of it.
Well, this one's basically just strength.
Okay, well then that's a 7. And
Okay.
it was nice playing this character. I'll see you all next campaign.
Well, we got to roll again then, because we've both got 7.
Oh, right, okay.
Alright, that one's a 10.
Would you believe I just rolled a 10 as well?
Okay. Roll again.
Wow.
Fuck
you-
me. Okay.
If you match this time, you both just
11.
flip out of existence.
Nah, 15.
15. Okay. After a big tug of war,
To me, to you, to me, to you.
to you, you're still stuck to the thing, but he's not able to basically fall into the water with you.
I don't think so, Thundertoes. Just, give me a second and I'll put you out of your misery.
Right. That thing's turn. Forge.
How many zombies are within 30 feet of me?
All three.
Forge is gonna use Turn Undead.
Okay.
So you
Oh,
watch
yeah, there's a cleric in the
as on
party.
his, as on his,
the clerk.
on his right arm, the shield, on his big right hand, kind of expands into like a gigantic kite shield, and it's got a symbol of an anvil with like a flame on top of it. As like steam starts coming from Forge as it kind of seeps along the ground and kind of coalesces around all the undead, as they have to make a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, big guy. What are you doing? I don't want him to move.
Alright. This one failed. This one failed. They all failed.
Right, so for 1 minute, they have to move as far away from me
No,
as
no, no, no,
possible.
no, 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 no.
Alright. Well,
And
if that's your turn,
the only action they can take is the dash action, or the action to try and escape from anything that prevents them from moving as far away from me as possible.
Okay. So you kind of see all these zombies. You can't really see their eyes because they've got horrible barnacles over them, but you can see them cracking a bit, like their eyes are widening.
So they're like, oh, what's his name? Will Turner's dad from Pirates of the Caribbean. Bootstrap Bill.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I guess
Bootstrap
or
Bill.
the whole crew.
Oh, the whole
of
crew.
the,
Yeah.
the-
Yeah.
The named one.
Back up to the top. Alenia. Alenia.
I don't think Alenia would understand what Forge just did. So she's going to do what she was originally going to do anyway. She's going to turn around to I've forgotten the raptor's name. Fuck.
Fang.
Bang.
She'll turn around to Fang and say, "I don't know if you can
Fang.
I don't know if you can understand me, but you reckon you can take care of that one?" As she points to the triangle, the D4 one.
The
one
worst
that's-
one to step on.
Yeah, the worst one to step on.
Does Fang understand?
Fang will. Yeah, the Fang understands common,
Okay.
but she'll look back at Runt first, and Runt's too busy aiming his rifle at the next one. But he'll
Being proud of his work.
Lining them up.
he kind of looks over, sees Alenia talking to Fang and pointing to the other one, and he gets the gist.
Okay, Fang just nods then.
Okay, and she will
Gives the raptor thumbs up.
prioritize protecting the civilians, and she's going to go to where Forge is, and go within 10 feet of that one, and she will attack that one.
That fucking the yellow civilian just sees a glaive fly past their head, like, oh shit!
Yeah. I mean, the guard earlier had a gunshot fly over his shoulder.
She has a -2 intelligence. I am playing it.
Yep.
Forge isn't concerned about this at all. He's very relaxed.
Okay, looks it.
So that's a 9.
Is he still sitting
That's a
down?
9. That hits.
That hits. What the fuck?
It's an 8 you need.
What?
Zombies are
These
very
things
easy
aren't
to
really
hit.
doing much
Yeah.
to try and defend themselves.
And
Zombies,
again, I'm not really understanding what Forge did. She's going to essentially go up to this zombie, and again shout out, "Back the fuck up!" as she's going to use another menacing attack.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's a. Oh, I don't know why. I was about to do a plus there. No, silly me. It's an 8.
Yeah, that failed. So again, disadvantage. Not that it really matters, but because they're going to run away
That is
soon.
to me.
So
No,
disadvantage.
you attacked them, so it doesn't run away.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Then yeah, disadvantage on its next attack. Oh, I'm not on its
Damage
next
was?
attack. Damage. 10 again. 10 points of damage.
Okay, nice.
And you know what? Fuck it. She's going to use bonus action to action surge and attack again.
Okay.
Try and finish this
Back
one
the
off.
fuck up.
That actually misses because I rolled a 3 and a 2. My god.
Or
So that's
a
7.
glaive.
That's a 7. I
Just
missed.
You keep trying to hit it, but the civilians are there, and they're just being really awkward.
Well, she hits the first time, swings over its head the second time. She'll turn to the civilians and say, "When there's an opportune moment, run."
But don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is a guards. The guards are rushing over. They kind of see the situation that's going on. They're a little worried. Let's see. Are they a little worried about hitting the civilians? That one's not. The newbie's not worried about hitting the civilian as he kind of pulls out a quick spear and literally flings it at the zombie. Which does hit. Good for you, buddy. Wow. Good damage. 2 damage.
Let's go!
Definitely a difference between guards and heroes here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are level 3.
Oh yeah, you are. Should have added more zombies.
No,
Next
we're
up,
good.
No, that's fine.
Annabelle. Annabelle is just looking at Forge, is like, yeah, let's go, Forge. Keep it up.
Forge me while still
one's
sat on
coming
his
close.
arse.
No, Forge is just vibing. Like he's
Yeah, that's the
he's
problem.
like
Tanra, are you vibing?
Absolutely not. This is a failed vibe check, I think you'll find. What do I need to do?
So normally grapples, you'd have to do like an action, take it off. But as long as you say your attack is where it's stuck to you,
Oh, Pog. Yeah.
you'll break out of this. It's
Sure.
not a traditional grapple.
Okay, cool. So,
It's more of just stuck to you.
what
But
part
they're easy to
of
break.
it? What part of me is it stuck to?
It's stuck to your side as it literally smashed into you with its arm.
Cool. So, could I theoretically elbow it? I suppose I probably wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to swing my entire thing at it, but.
I mean, you could swing at its arm with it and try and knock that off. These things seem to crumble a bit as you hit them.
Oh yeah, all right, fair enough. Let's do that.
Like they're not like, it's not like proper flesh which stretches off. It just goes into bits.
I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna try and lop its arm off with a fucking 6.
You do not knock its arm off, unfortunately.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do then.
Mhm.
Because this is a desperate time and it calls for a desperate measure.
For an unarmed strike.
No, I'm going to use a key point to Step of the
Ooh.
Wind, and then I'm gonna use Rabbit Hop to jump 20 feet in the air.
Okay. So you jump up, and it goes up a bit with you.
Does the zombie come up with me?
A little bit, yes. You don't seem to quite get the height you want, as it's a bit heavy on you.
That's fine. I just want to come down on top of the zombie.
Yeah, that's easy.
There we go. Doesn't need to do any damage. I just want to T-pose on
I
it.
mean, we could even say you're literally standing on the thing now.
Yep. And that's where I'll end my turn.
Okay, let's just...
Hey, you heard the big armored lady! Get in the bloody, whatever!
Yeah, you heard him, Runt.
And then I T-pose. No, I'm kidding.
I can't do that with a chip.
I'll
Wait, or can I?
No, don't.
Hold on.
Twas
Keep
I'll,
joking.
joking,
I'll
Runt. I'm just gonna T-pose her.
Oh, so
I'll instruct.
Where's it gone?
sorry. I just wanted to say about the grapple thing last time. The unarmed strike thing last time. It specifies if you make the attack with a monk or unarmed strike, a monk weapon or unarmed strike, and I did specify that I trip him up with my oar. So technically,
So technically, we were both right. And
Yeah.
that's where we'll leave it.
yeah.
Go on, Runt.
Right. Well, what I'll do is I'll tell Fang to start running over to that pyramid-shaped one,
Okay,
and
hold on.
while she's doing that, I'll take aim at
Sure.
she has 40 foot of movement speed, by the way,
40 foot. Okay, so you can reach.
and yeah, and I'll take aim at that one too, and I'll take a shot at it as she's running up.
Okay, take a shot.
Right. With my gun,
Let's see if you
that
can
is
get.
9
as-
to hit.
Yeah, 9 hits. As crazy as the roll was earlier.
Oh, no, I doubt it. Oh, well, that's 23.
20.
Well,
What
we
the hell?
we figured out who the DPS of the game is.
Right, hold on. 1 second. Runt. What is the
Yeah.
max damage you can get on that weapon, ignoring crits?
24.
24.
And I got a 22 and a 23.
How is it
Wait.
24? I'm so confused.
Wait, what's your dex?
Plus, it's +3 usually, but I have +1 because it's +1 weapon.
Ah, right. So yeah, that would make sense. It's a 2d10 weapon, so you keep rolling
Yeah.
stupidly high.
I
Alright,
do.
well,
I
that was
got a
dead as
10
well.
and an 8 on the first one, and a 10 and a 9 on
Somebody
this
has played
one.
Call of Duty, as this one's just went.
360 no scopes the zombie.
I'm just like, what? Sorry, Fang. You go for the other one.
It's run out of movement to get there, but
Can we say that I would have finished it off before she got that far?
come on, let's leave. You've done so well. Let's leave it to the rest of it.
Right. Okay. Yep. Just take that dodge action. Let me see if I've got
It
anything
does
else I can do.
the karate pose.
Jacob, music stop.
I
Oh, sorry.
don't have any bonus actions,
on, let me just
so
fix it.
that is me.
Yeah, someone elbow the jukebox.
There we go. Well, okay, this civilian will elbow the jukebox as it tries to run away. Does it get reactions from your attack, Rob?
Say that again, sorry?
Does it still have reactions?
Yeah, so it's reactions, but disadvantage
Alright.
attack.
It's going to try and do a swing. It misses the civilian. Very nice. Now it is their turn. So this one technically wasn't hit, so it's still terrified. So almost like the Tower of Pisa starts tilting as this T-pose starts going. As you're now in the water. Tanra.
Wait, how did it get up?
Oh, right, I forgot. You actually
I'm on
proned
top
it.
of it. Yeah.
I thought he was literally like standing on its shoulders, is what I had, and he was just.
I don't know. Is it prone or is it not?
Let's say you got it to his knees. We got halfway. It has
Cool.
to try and force its way to the side.
Do I not get
In
to
fact, we're
strength
going to say
contest it again?
No. What we're going to say is it goes into the
Oh.
water, and your side is stuck to the side as he's just got his arm kind of out. And these guys probably got a bit further in. This dude. Let's see.
I think I'm gonna change these dice next time because they are really shitting me up.
He kind of looks at Forge, and once again just kind of ignores Forge as it kind of goes to you.
Can't move. It can't move towards me. It's frightened.
Oh, can it not? My apologies. It's attacking the child then.
Oh no.
Let's see if it
Does
hits.
Forge not get a reactionary attack?
He should do, but he's not saying anything.
Yep, opportunity attack. That's a 7.
Oh,
7.
That's annoying.
That misses.
Fuck.
Well, don't worry. This child is apparently taking dodging classes. As you kind of just see as it runs up to her, she's like, oh, no, as she pushes the door, and it kind of just gets its arm through the window, trying to grasp at her hair. She's got a bit of glass over her now, but she seems all right. Next up is Forge. Forge.
So you
Annabelle's
watch
in trouble. Annabelle
So
sets
you-
off the Forge alarm.
So you watch as Forge's personality shifts, and he goes from like big, clumsy, just vibing dude, and he stands straight up. His eyes turn red as he puts out one hand, and like a bunch of like molten metal is going to condense in his hand as he fires off a second level guiding bolt directly at the zombie that's attacking Annabelle.
Okay, everyone in the
Hostile
fucking inn
detected.
ducks. It's like, oh,
That's
shit.
that's a 15.
That hits, yes.
Uh-oh, Forge just popped molten core.
18 damage.
18 damage. Literally, not only is the door gone, not only is probably part of the bar at the back here gone, that zombie is very much gone. You kind of just see Annabelle kind of pop her head out after the destructive blast. It's like, nice job.
Leave Forge's sister alone!
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll beat you up.
Hold on, sister. I mean, get off me, you fucking zombie.
And
Eladia.
Forge is going to move over and try like it. This is just for RP, but it's going to try and help the furry rabbit lady.
Person.
Yeah.
Yeah, furry rabbit person.
So you kind of just rush over to where Tanner is, and you kind of see he's trying to not go into the water, and there's this arm attached to him, her, they. An arm attached to they.
Can I do anything as a bonus action?
Do you have a bonus action you can use?
I have all of them are spells, so no.
Just say a prayer for me, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just recite a
All of them
prayer.
are spells, so no.
You just see Forge run over as like, you alright?
Yeah.
Never been better!
Forge's friend need help.
Maybe. It depends, you can rip my arms off.
Yeah, that'll be the end of his turn.
Alright.
Cool, thanks for the help.
Aledia, it's your turn. 10.
Alenia, looking at the situation, sees all the guards, sees Tanra, who she hasn't met yet, and Forge, obviously, who she's still a bit like, what the fuck with.
Mhm.
She feels like everything's under
I know,
control.
right? He blew up half the bar.
She feels like everything's under control. She turns around to the guards and say, "Help! Help the big one and the rabbit folk. I'm gonna go and check on these people in here."
It's
And
okay.
she's gonna walk in.
Okay.
She'll turn around. She'll turn to the civilians. Is everybody okay?
You kind of look over to the bar, where directly through the bar, after the guiding bolt, there's some smashed glass, and there's just a rabbit folk there, ears right up. Seems to be an inch away from the blast.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Everyone stay safe. I'm gonna stay just outside and defend this place. She'll turn around to Annabelle. Keep hiding, little one. By the way, good sir, it is him, isn't it?
Oh, what, the bartender?
Yeah.
It's a good job he's got
Yes.
2 rabbit feet, because it's his lucky day.
Oh, very much so. He
when
literally hopped away from that one.
when this is all calmed down, you wouldn't happen to have a slab of meat, would you?
You just see him stare at you.
What? I'm just asking.
Okay, well, let's move on to the guards.
Ha!
You see these two kind of look over. Is that Tanra? Oh shit, Tanra's still in trouble as they start legging it.
Fine.
You see one of them sees an opportunity to help as they throw a spear.
Fucking hell.
Just hits. What?
Hold on. From where?
What?
Where are they throwing this spear? Because there's a gorilla in the way.
Well, he's got higher AC.
Yeah.
George isn't bothered by this.
So it ricochets off him onto you.
I'd say he probably got over to this area to try and get a shot off. That he does hit, and he does get some damage. The second person does miss though. But you kind of see as the spear hits the zombie's arm, kind of just shatters, and it kind of floop, floop, floop.
Floop, floop, floop.
You see this guard running over here, checking the waters, seeing if there's any others, as the newbie would prefer not to be close to that danger. It's Annabelle's turn. Annabelle will stay here. You did great, miss.
Thank you. If you need any help, just let me know. I'm gonna stay here, okay?
Okay. Tanra's turn. You see it slowly bubbling down. It looks alive. Missing an arm, though.
I grab my oar and I start poking it under as you would like a piece of meat in a stew.
Yeah. Do you want to do an attack roll with that?
Back from where you came from, zombie. God, that was a good analogy, wasn't it? Let's see. 12 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. This is a 2-handed attack. Wow. Okay, that's 4 damage.
That's enough.
I should hope so, then. The water's helping me.
You kind of just keep hitting it in the head. Just... And then eventually it just stops moving and just sinks normally.
Oh my god.
Oh, the music ended. Perfect. Congratulations, guys.
Really splitting whiskers there. Oh no.
Oh no.
The boss has arrived.
Alright. That's the end of combat.
Wow. Very eventful, I would say.
Yeah, someone's a sharpshooter over here.
No,
I would
I
literally
didn't even
thought these
know.
guys have enough health to at least take 2 hits.
Yeah,
This-
they did. 2 hits for 2 zombies.
I'm just upset they weren't lined up.
Like shooting zombies in a barrel.
Forge is going to grab Tanner's hand and go, "Sorry for not helping friends sooner." As you watch as
I'm going to
he
take the map off
places
now.
his hand over it, and all your scars and scratches and wounds on over your body
Barely injured.
kind of
Oh.
glow like heated metal, and
Ow!
as it cools, it doesn't.
That's a
It doesn't
completely
hurt.
different spell.
It doesn't hurt as he uses cure wounds on you, and
Right,
you
Jacob, before you do
heal-
that,
Huh?
I will tell you I am not injured.
That's where you took damage from the
I
grapple,
took
didn't you?
3 damage. That's it.
Yeah, but I want to show
Okay.
off how my healing works.
It's a waste of a spell slot. I'm just trying to help you.
And you heal 8 damage as it cools down and like your arm looks back to normal again.
Is Forge damaged at all?
No.
They didn't even attack Forge.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Alenia, hearing the silence, will poke her head out and she'll shout out, "Is it safe now? I'm bloody,
Monster's gone.
I'm bloody starving."
Oh, I'll call Fang back over and I'll just be like, good job, girl. That was a good chunk you took out of that one.
Yeah.
Now,
Kind of see it as you. I don't know if you like head pat it, but he does like the leg
yeah, I
shake.
had it. Yeah, I give it a little boop on the snoot.
Alenia will actually turn around to run and say, "Do me a favor. Remind me to never mess with you ever. That was
That's all
incredible."
right. Well, thank you. You weren't so bad
At
yourself.
least not at range.
Makes the guard with the bullet wound from before look like a fucking badass, that's for sure.
How much damage did you take from that? 43.
Oh god.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna finally take notice of Forge, and Run is gonna basically run up to him, stop about 2 meters away, pull out his notebook, and starts furiously making notes. What? You certainly are an interesting contraption. You from the Light civilization?
Yes.
Right. What exactly goes into the makeup of your construction, my friend?
Forge no understand.
What are you made from? Like I'm skin and bones, and he kind of like pinches his skin. But you seem to be made out of shall we say sturdier stuff? Not my friend here, and I point to Fang.
Forge points to Fang, and Forge goes, "Forge made of this," as he kind of like clangs on like the side of his shoulder.
That's well.
Do any of us have a good
Okay.
intelligence score? Just asking.
Me,
There's one.
the artificer.
That's good.
Okay, I look over at is it what's the kid's name?
Annabelle.
Oh,
Annabelle.
that's Annabelle.
Maybe
Okay.
Annabelle.
I'll look over at Annabelle and I'll be like, hey, little one.
Hello.
Do you know anything about? I'm taking some notes. You see on strange contraptions and inventions I find. Your friend here is. Did I hear you say he's your brother?
Yeah, this is my younger brother.
Forge kind of waves.
He got put into that suit of armor after a botched experiment.
Alenia will look at Annabelle, then quickly looks to Forge, and sort of have like I guess a squinted eye, and then have a little like a little bit of like I guess a stern sort of look on her face, and sort of just turns her head a little bit away from
Snickers.
Forge's.
Is this normal where you come from? I say to Alenia.
No, this is very abnormal. As she stares at Forge.
So at this
Well,
point, Tanra picks himself up, dusts himself off, and go, "Well, that was amazing."
Yeah.
yeah, you certainly are flippity floppity.
Flippity floppity, hippity hoppity. That's how we say it here in Skipping Stone Town. Stepping Stone Town.
Alenia will look towards Annabelle. How tall is Annabelle?
Callum,
Do you want do I have to answer this, or do you have to answer this, Callum?
how tall is Annabelle? Is what Rob asked.
Oh, Annabelle. Annabelle is about halfling kind of size.
Okay, Alenia will sort of, I guess, kneel down to her size. Are you from the Light Civilization?
Yes, I am.
What part was you from? I've never seen someone like you before.
Oh, the high part, not the highest part, the high-ish part.
So not the big city.
God.
No, big city.
Oh, so you
Just
are
not
from
top.
Light.
You know, like the crack dens.
So you are from Light. So you are from Lightstock. Okay.
Yes.
How long have you known the big one over there? The
For
Warforged?
2 years.
2
Right,
years.
so, wait, so did you get reunited, or is he 2 years old?
He is 2. He's my younger brother.
I
I'm
mean,
6 years older than him.
That explains
You can see her
a
looking
few
up
things.
proud.
I mean, 2 years makes sense, Run. I mean, Warforged,
Right.
in terms of construction, that does
Oh,
make sense.
it's such a shame. I'm not
And-
gonna get anything out of these two about how he was made. My friend,
Ford walks over to Annabelle and is like, sister, safe?
I can't be hurt by those weaklings.
As he kind of like makes sure Annabelle is okay,
shoot.
and then looks over to the holes and is like, Forge fix house now. As he walks over, gathers all the little bits of like scraps he can find of wood, and he's gonna sit there casting mending on like the bar and the wall, and try and fix it together as best as he can.
This is how we spend the first session repairing a house the Forge broke.
That is incredible.
You kind of see the owner like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, okay, you're fixing it. Okay.
That's
Just be
actually incredible. I love that.
You kind of see Annabelle kind of picking up splinters of stuff and passing it over to Forge.
And sorry to keep asking you questions. Sorry, what is your name?
Annabelle.
Annabelle. How did you two meet? You and his name's Forge?
Yes.
Forge is Forge.
Evidently.
How did you two meet?
Forge is Forge. Forge is the Warforged Forge cleric.
That hurts my brain.
That's a little too confusing for me. Anyway, how did you two meet?
Well, my dad made him.
Right.
And where is your dad now?
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
please do tell.
Do you need me to take you to
I'd
the
like
orphanage?
To talk with him.
No, I have Forge with me. I've got to look after him. Forge doesn't need to go to the orphanage.
Right. I just have one question. Would you mind if I took your brother apart? I'll put him back together, of course. You wouldn't mind. Oh, cool.
You watch as Forge kind of like hits the nearest thing to him, and he's like no. As he makes an even bigger hole in the desk, he's like, oh, and it just starts repairing it again.
I love Robo Tarzan.
You kind of see literally the owner jump back. It's like, whoa, that was almost me again.
I guess he's not too happy with that. I'll yeah,
if
I'll leave it for now.
I might interject, you could always just observe how he works.
That's what I've done so far. But I find the easiest way to get to the bottom of how things work is to see their components.
So anyway, about those guys that are like standing on the ocean that appeared before the zombies came.
What
I
was
thought those
that?
were the zombies.
Are they still there?
That the one person that seemed to be standing in the water wasn't there anymore.
Hmm.
Do you have any idea what that was?
Well, Tanra starts like fiddling with their whiskers, and I'm gonna be honest. Don't really see that often. In fact, maybe never.
I would have.
You kind of see behind you, Tanra, is another Heragon. Heragon?
Heron gone. Like
Heron
Lewis's,
gone.
like
It's like
Lewis's head.
There we
That's
go.
how we're gonna remember
it.
Heragon. I'm just gonna call it rabbit folk.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a normal thing. Hello, are you the ones that helped everybody here?
Yes.
Yes,
it's,
I am
it's
the legendary
pure
hero
white.
of the hour. Thank you.
You would recognize this person, Tanra. This seems to be the, I guess you could say, the town speaker, but they're called the Sea-Gem leaders because that's just what they called them.
Okay.
It's this pure white rabbit folk. It's got like a navy blue shirt with like a carrot on it,
Or his
and
eyes
navy
red.
blue shorts. Yes.
Cool. He's an albino rabbit.
hmm
That's cool.
You know, this guy is called Winley.
Winley. Oops.
Yeah. What happened? I spoke to the guards and they said barnacles attacked.
Sort of
Yes.
like
And you
dead
guys
people.
helped.
Covered in
Some
barnacle.
Dead
weird-
people, right?
Some weird-looking zombies basically tried to attack the civilians. So
Forge is going to look at Tanra and ask Tanra, "Why you ask his time?
Sorry?
Sorry?
You checking watch."
Is that a Warforge?
Yes, I
Uh,
think so.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's two. You won't get much out of him.
He's asking me why I checked my watch. Can you believe it, Winley? He's asking me why I checked my watch. Do I have to tell everyone?
Yeah.
So you know this person, Tanra?
Yeah, this is the CGM leader. His name's Winley.
I run the
Right.
town. Nice to meet you. Which is might be somewhat surprising to you, Alenia,
Alenia.
We'll
because
get
he
there in the
looks
end.
like he's in very casual clothing. He does
Hold
not
on.
look like a leader whatsoever. He's even got one hand in one pocket as he kind of puts his hand out to shake.
Alenia looks towards Tanra and sort of has a bemused look on her face. Turns towards this guy. You run this town?
Yes. Do you want proof?
I can assure you he does.
This whole town is so confusing to me.
Lord knows he's wrung my neck a couple times for catching me doing some maybe unscrupulous stuff, but he's a good guy. And I sort of like pat him on the shoulder a little too hard.
You kind of see him
picking
do
it
the
up.
exact same for you. It's like, yes, little bit of a problem sometimes, but absolutely fine.
Very much acting up for the new very cool people in the town.
So, let me get this straight. You run this town, and you've only just heard about what's happened?
It was like
It's-
5 minutes ago, dude.
It's been like 5 minutes. I got here as quickly as I could. It's a big town.
You make a good point, I suppose.
How fast do you need me to be?
I mean, this one seemed very fast.
Aerodynamics is more my thing. Speaking of which,
I can agree with that. There's definitely faster than me. Flashback to him chasing you.
Sorry, that reminds me. Can I have that slab of meat now, please?
Yes, hold on. You kind of see the leader kind of point to the bartender. Get a free food and drinks for all these people here.
It doesn't need to be. Well, I'll take the offer. Okay.
Tanra's eyes are
You've
wide.
saved some of the people of my town. You at least deserve free food. Yes, that includes
Oh.
you, Tanra. Don't get used to it.
That is very kind of you. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah!
I'll drink to that.
Well, this seems like the perfect time for a break.
It does seem like the perfect time for a break.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And after the break, I will explain why I looked at my watch. Yeah,
It's not
BRB.
closing time, is it?
Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, 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 everybody.
Da 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 da.
Ba, ba,
Da
ba.
da da da.
We're here.
You are here.
We are here.
We are here.
We are.
We are all here.
We are here. Hope you enjoyed that break.
So, with the permission of Winley, the CGM leader, you're all treated to
Sorry?
free food and drink.
Did you say gym
Hmm.
leader?
Winley.
You said gym leader.
Yeah, I probably did say gym leader. I'm looking at my gym badges right now. You know who I meant, Winley. You all get free food and drink. What kind of food and drink do you get?
Meat and ale.
Okay. Beside from
I'm gonna go with a duck confit with like orange sauce.
Ooh, okay. Runt?
Blue screen.
Runt starves. Annabelle just asks for some kind of fish, and she gets like a salmon.
Fortunately,
But then she also
Right,
wants chips, so she gets
I
chips.
was muted. That's why.
Forge not wanting to feel left out,
Oh.
he's taken like a tankard and he's just pretending to drink it just because everybody else is doing something.
It just trickles down his neck
There's nothing
into
in
his
it.
armor. Fills up his
He's
little
playing Tea
bowl
Party.
neck bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So what does Runt have?
First he gives Tanra a side eye for her their order
Wait, why?
of duck.
Why?
You don't know?
Technically, you're eating his very distant cousins because birds evolved from dinosaurs.
Right. Let's turn off the documentary on
Right, all
Forge.
right. Actually, it's not. It's not duck. It's I forgot that I'm a rabbit, so I should be a vegetarian.
It's a dak.
It's carrot instead of duck.
It's just carrot.
Yeah, I was just gonna. I'll just have some like sausages and bacon or something.
Easily done.
The werebore in the room side eyes Run.
Ganondorf over here.
To be more specific, Alenia would probably have like a steak or something.
And you notice while you're all getting your meals and having drinks, you kind of see Winley is just like outside. He's on his sending stone, seems to be talking to people. Do you chat away?
So you asked about this pocket watch, huh? Boy,
Yes.
do I have a story for you. And Tanra pulls it out and places it on the table gently. Probably more care you've seen them give to anything so far. And slides it over into the middle of the table for anyone to look at it. Be careful with that. It's kind of important if anyone wants to take a look.
Forge will kind of like go
Slam.
extremely gently
Yep.
and with his giant fingers just like pick it up and try not to like break it or anything and just like have a look.
I just imagined a crane.
It's like a crane
Fails
game where
to
he's like,
pick it up
like
50 times.
Callum, I didn't make notes on what I called the characters in my backstory.
Oh, did you not?
No.
Ah, that sucks. I'm going back in my notes now.
Help
Hold
me
on.
out. I thought I did. I
While
just
I'm
didn't.
looking for those characters, you just so you know what the pocket watch looks like at the front. It looks like it's got a beautiful blue butterfly on top. So important names to you might be
You know which one I'm looking
Glenhorn.
for. Glenhorn, that was it. Thank you. And I don't remember the other one, but that's okay. I'll ask later.
Okay.
Why have I got dragon's breath in here? It must be
Anyway.
freezing.
There's a beautiful blue butterfly on the front.
So, right. So my master Glenhorn gave that to me. On his
Your master?
bed, in his will, actually.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I mean, he must have sensed some sort of, destiny in me. Oh, let me go back a few, I was half raised in a monastery, half raised in an orphanage. So my master trained me in the ways of the martial arts. Not that I'm very good at them, because I never completed my training. But, before he never finished the training before he passed on, so that's kind of all I got. And he left me this. And he said, someday, this'll help me in some way. So I kind of just assumed that it'll start working again when the time comes.
That is a beautiful design, especially with the butterfly. I mean, it seems rude that you're showing and telling, and none of us are putting anything on the table. As Alenia will take off
Meat.
the circlet that she's got around her head, or meat. Yeah, meat works. Takes the circlet off her head. She puts it in the center. Please be careful with this. This has a lot of sentimental value to
Ooh,
me.
monetary value too. Tanra picks it up, and takes a big old look with one eye closed.
Yeah, please be careful. That is very expensive. It's
What is this? Gold? Emerald?
emerald. It's well, both. Yes. It was a gift to me. That's all really I can share at the moment. As she puts her hand out for it to be sort of returned to her.
I tell you what. And Tanra sort of stretches back, hands and arms behind their head for a moment, and brings them back. And surprisingly, the circlet's still there.
Yeah, Alenia's looking at her and sort of giving her like sort of a stare, like you better give this back, bitch.
Tell you what. Y'all
Be
did this town a
careful.
solid. I won't steal it. And just slides it back over across the table.
Well,
Sin-
you are very forthright in terms of your activities. Thank you. And
Trust
she
me,
sort of-
it all goes to a good cause.
And she puts it back on her head, but as she's putting it back on her head, she doesn't leave eye contact with Tamara.
Feels lighter.
Sure.
No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't.
And maintains eye contact with Tamara.
What?
Since Forge heard that the pocket watch would help Tanara, Forge is going to have a look at the pocket watch, and he's going to cast Identify and see if he can tell anything about the watch to try and help Tanara.
Okay. You okay with this, Tanra?
I didn't even fucking expect think about that. But yeah, go for it.
Okay. So you kind of hold this pocket watch in your hand.
Hmm.
How does Forge do a identifier? Does it go into your body and then you get like a download thing on your head?
Sure, why not?
His eyes turn into an LCD that's just a loading bar.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind
like-
of just goes into your body. You just see for you're up to 10%.
Yeah, I got bad connection, huh? Looks like it's gonna take about 10 minutes for that to work.
you start hearing like dial-up noises.
You do actually see as he gets to about 50%, his eyes just go crosses of red.
Rip spell slot, by the way.
As for whatever reason,
It's
Forge.
casting as a ritual.
Yeah, for whatever reason, Forge, you're not able to tell what this thing does. But there's definitely something about it.
I take that was a failure.
This do something, but Forge not know. Forge can't tell.
Well, that's okay. Thanks for trying. And Tanra sort of holds their hand out, waiting for the pocket watch.
You kind of see as he gives it back with Annabelle with food, just a mouthful of food, just going, I like the butterfly.
Nice little reference there, Callum.
I'll tell you something that I am very curious about, considering I don't think I've ever seen one before. May I have a look at your firearm, Runt?
Welcome to D&D Show and Tell.
Yeah, everyone's got
Yeah,
something
you
to show
should-
and tell today.
Sure can.
Show me that child. Forge.
Be careful with it. Can I have a look at your watch while she's looking at that, please? Bunny.
Sure thing,
Forge-
my green
Tanra,
friend.
that's the one.
Forge is going
Yeah.
to start explaining to Runt the best in very, very broken Forge language he can to what happened when he tried to identify it.
What happened?
Forge scan. Usually, Forge can tell what stuff is, but this stopped Forge. Forge not know why.
Well, why don't you let me take a look at that, and I will also cast Identify.
Jesus fucking
So you
Christ.
kind of just get a little gizmo that has the bar on it.
So,
All dials stuff come up in your goggles.
Yeah.
this firearm, Lewis. What does it look
Yeah.
like? And is it heavy? Is it light? Like, what's the?
It's fairly heavy. It's kind of like the main body of like the barrel, and where you load the stuff into is metal, but like the stock is wood with kind of like a metal lining around it. And there's also kind of like a almost like a snow globe type thing
Funny there was
coming off
art
of the
of
top
this.
of it. Yeah, I know, right? Which has water in it, which is bubbling and kind of condensating on the inside of the glass.
This is
If I can add as well, what's surprising is it doesn't feel cold. It's actually got quite a bit of warmth to it. Not burning, but it's warm.
this is fascinating. It's got a lot of weight to it. You carry this? Well, to be fair, I do carry my glaive, and that is heavy.
It's no heavier than
Yeah, that
I mean,
super ornate.
I do struggle with heavy things sometimes, but this is fine.
It looks deadly. I can see why you blew those things' head off.
Yeah,
Wow.
you saw it in action.
Well, they certainly don't. Well, from where I'm from, they certainly don't teach this to people. This has been an education. Thank you. As she'll carefully hand it back to Rum.
Yeah, I'll gingerly take it back.
As you kind of take it back,
good.
your little device identifying also gets the cross up.
Huh.
Forge told so.
Something is blocking it when you get to about 50%.
This. What do you know about this?
I'm gonna be honest with you, not a lot. What I can tell you was, at my master's funeral, they briefly spotted a blue butterfly on his coffin. A real one.
Right. Are those rare?
I'll be honest, I hadn't seen one before that, but then again, I'm not very the best traveled person among the heroes of this village.
Are you considered a hero?
Tundra just takes a look behind their shoulder at oh, what's his name?
Winley.
Outside.
Loop.
Something of a
On
sort.
loop hit.
As they lean back and put their feet on the table.
You're a hero?
Something like that. Or
Oh, what kind of things have you done?
I lean
Kind of
in.
see her eyes start to sparkle as she looks at you.
I lean into Annabelle and I say, well, Missy, you know what? Do you know what an orphanage is? You do, right?
Yes, I do.
Well, on occasions I make big donations to a nearby orphanage just outside the city called the Carrot Patch. It's where I grew up, actually. Curse, where I get those donations from, some people might argue. As I look out the window at Winley again.
He is very distracted on his sending stone. Sending stone 1000.
Basically,
It's got
I make
Snapchat.
sure that all the little kids can eat. That's how I like it. Hope to be a big hero one day, you know, exploring the continent and saving the world. Foreshadow.
I lean Alenia is gonna sort of, in a way, like sort of side-eye Tanran as if to like sort of get the impression that she's not entirely sure if they're being honest about why they're stealing.
I see that look. I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking, how can I get a slice of this pie?
No, that is not what I'm thinking.
Whiskers.
Can you tell what I'm thinking? As you kind of see Winley kind of walk back in.
Tandra's ears shoot straight up, hearing Winley's voice. Hi Winley, food was good, thank you.
Oh, well, you're welcome. You did save quite a few people. All of you, in fact.
What are you
Actually-
thinking?
Do you think you guys could do a small job for me?
Forge nods.
Ah, here we go again. Someone always wants something,
A
don't they?
small job. That's how all good adventures start.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'm listening.
So, I've been calling the capital to see if they knew anything about this, and apparently a couple other towns have also been attacked recently.
By the,
Luckily,
is it-
not many people have been hurt, but it wasn't zero.
do you know if it's the same creatures?
They said undead individuals with barnacles on their skin.
Right.
So for that reason, I have a few friends up north. It's Seasword Village. They don't really have you kind of see him raise his sending stone. Anything up to this power of technology. Is it possible that if I get you like a ride, if you guys could go up north and just check on them? They're a bit of a journey away, but I'll pay you.
Tanra's eyes roll onto dollar signs, and her like, yeah,
Thanks, Bugs Bunny.
sure, win, anything for you. Hold on, wait till I turn into Big Chungus in a funny fat joke.
I gotta be honest with you, like this, as she sort of motions her hand like to everyone. This is all good and all, and I'm glad that I was able to help this town, but normally I don't work with other people. Bad things normally happen when I trust others.
Ah,
How-
come on, Swanglaive, you can...
So
Wait.
how much? Hold on. So how much are we talking here?
How about 15 gold apiece?
She
Paid up
thinks.
front?
She thinks that-
Ka-ching!
She thinks
Forge
herself.
protect Lena from bad thing.
She thinks herself to a moment. That's a fair offer.
Especially as I'm just asking you to check.
True. Very true.
I'm either going to get someone to a cart, someone to ride you there.
Okay.
Wait, a cart?
Well,
Yes, I'm
Money-
going to get somebody to help travel with you.
well,
So
I
you don't
wanted
have to walk all the way.
I wanted to gauge what you would offer, and money, as long as it's a fair offer, money isn't so much as an issue, but what is an issue is trust. Now, at the very least, as she looks towards Tanra, you have someone who says that knows you pretty well and says that you're honourable. And
Sometimes to a fault.
this rabbit, Tanra, right? That's your name?
Correct. Well,
Uh,
technically it's a nickname, but...
Has been very forthright with her, well, activities. So at least I trust that person. So, okay, I'm in. But let me tell you one thing. You might be the leader here, as she sort of leans forward towards him. But if I even get a little bit of a sniff of you fucking me or
Whoa,
anyone
whoa,
here
whoa.
over, then we're going to have a problem. As she's going to look directly into this person's eyes and sort of, I guess, intimidate them a little bit to sort of so that they know that they get the message.
Tanra covers
As
Annabelle's
soon
ears.
as
yeah.
as soon as Forge is fucking, like Forge covers his own ears.
That's funny.
No, you cover your ears, and Annabelle just like he said the fudge word.
She.
Smith
She
told
said the
Forge
fudge
no
word.
use bad word. Why
You kinda see,
Lena so mean?
You kind of see this rabbit folk kind of squint his eyes and looks over to you. Is like, so is that a yes?
As long as you don't have any ulterior motives. And I'm sorry if this comes across as harsh, but I've been fucked over too many times for me to trust people at this
Mind
point.
your
so-
language.
You kind of see Annabelle now put her hands over her ears. It's like, all right, you're overdoing it now.
So you'll forgive me, but I have to protect my own interests as well.
Hey, that's fine by me. If you're doing the job, awesome. I'm not too worried. Like I said, I just want you to check on them.
She sort of looks a little bit again towards him, leans back into her chair, crosses her legs. Okay, I think we have a deal then.
Anyone
sorry.
else?
Rug looks up from his notebook where he's been making notes on Forge and the pocket watch. Sorry, what did we sign up for?
Help town.
It's a small village. It's kind of out the way of the rest of the civilization, and we can't really call them. I just want to see if they're okay.
Do they have any advanced technology?
No.
Right, I'm out.
But if we were to come into an adventure that would lead from this, that then would resolve what the pocket watch does, wouldn't you be interested in seeing that?
That sounds interesting. You got me intrigued.
Forge let you have a look at Hammer as he kind of brings his other hand up, the other hand from his shield, and you watch as it kind of spins and collapses, and then a hammer appears from like his wrist.
Well, howdy do. Can I take a closer look, big man?
He'll kind of put it on your lap. Sort of rest his hammer hand on your lap.
We need to get Forge one of those toys that's like the different shapes and the different shaped holes that you got to slot in.
Tanra, I don't know if this would make you happy or just average, but Winley is normally a very calm individual, very laid back, and he's actually a little on edge with this group. It's like, what's going
No,
on?
it's a big old smirk. It's a big old smirk on Tanra's face right now.
I'll tell you what. If the Warforged is coming along, I'll come with, because I gotta know more about this guy.
What do you say, Big
And
Tin
I am-
Can?
Yes.
I'm taking notes on the hammer arm.
I am also very curious about Forge here. I have some questions of my own, so...
Okay,
Forge tells
well,
story long way.
Okay, that
Sounds
works
like
for
a
me.
good deal.
Okay, so how
Sounds like
about
it's time for a montage.
how about some point like 12, 1 o'clock tomorrow then? Meet at the north exit.
Sounds
Yes.
good.
Hey, you got it, Win.
If you guys wait here, my house is not too far away. I'll get you your gold now, like I said up front.
Oh shit. I mean,
Thank you.
shoot.
You kind of see him hop, skip away, but not stop. Just
We
to give
get
you,
gold
as you
in
was writing
advance?
notes, Runt on the pocket watch.
Mhm. Yeah.
You actually notice something interesting as you kind of like if you opened it up.
I would have done with permission.
Go ahead.
As you
I've
kind of open it
it.
up, you see on one side of it there's 3 clocks. One has seconds, one has minutes, one has hours, and they're all broken. But very interestingly, the big one where you'd expect the main watch to be seems to be from 1 to 30, and you think it's meant to be a month, like days, which is also broken.
That's interesting. I might have to replicate this device at some point. Maybe try and make a working one.
Oh, that'd be interesting. If you could do that, that would be
Or
super
I could
cool.
try and fix this one.
I'd prefer you didn't tamper with it.
No, that's fair enough. I just thought I'd offer.
I trust, Master Glenhorn. Even if he was a bit of a raving old coot in his later years. Yeah.
No, fair enough.
I'm sure he wouldn't lead me
Well,
astray.
I think I've taken enough notes on this for now. And I'll hand it back.
Thanks.
And that's when Winley comes back. All right, 50 gold, 50, 15 gold each.
Yeah, I thought you said 50.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'm taking
I
away
heard
some for
that
each
too.
one of those tangerines. Here's another.
Alenia, without looking, will just take the 15 gold that she's owed.
Winnie, ya wound me.
Wow,
You kind of
I've
see
only got
he pass it over to you, Forge.
what about the girls? 15 gold.
The girl? Yeah.
Yeah. She got some too. Good.
Is the child going as well?
Yes.
Rude.
Alenia,
Forge is going, and he's a child.
Forge 2.
you're not serious. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Pump the brakes a little bit. She turns around to Forge.
What's a break?
What a breaks.
We already had one.
Like Forge says his age is 2, as he clearly holds up 3 fingers.
You're not seriously considering. I know she's your sister. God, that sounds so weird.
Certainly does.
She's coming with us.
Yes. Forge take care of Annabelle. Annabelle take care of Forge.
That's right.
Seems to me like Annabelle here's Forge's guardian.
Don't you worry, me and Fang will take care of her. As well as Forge, obviously.
You saw those things that we just fought. If she gets hit with one of those, she's going to be really hurt.
You remember I swung a door at one?
Forge stands up and like he puts his shield up and Forge goes, hit Forge, as he kind of like gets into the stance and kind of like shield in front of
You just see the gorilla stance as he goes over Annabelle. You can barely see her now.
Give me, yeah, sure, I'll try. And I get out my hammer, which is functionally a
I
club
was
in game.
so certain you was about to say, I'll bring out my rifle.
No. We've had enough shooting children for one
Snipe
Twitch
Annabelle.
channel.
Yeah. It's my turn now. No, I get out my my light hammer. The club is the wrench, and I'll attempt to bonk Forge on the head.
Okay. Are you going to do you want to roll attack it or just like a...
Yes, and I rolled a 5.
You're about 15 off.
So as you go to hit, you clearly make contact with Forge's head, but Forge does not move a muscle.
Yeah, it just bonks off.
Yeah.
Well, see, he got the girl protected.
No, I have no doubt that Forge is going to be difficult to hit, but am I seriously the only one who's worried about bringing a child into this situation?
And don't be a
There's an
stickler.
S on that.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, being ass child.
How old are you, Tanner?
Let me check my notes. One
I'm
sec.
6.
I actually have no idea. I did. Okay, hold
I
on.
think you was 20 or 30 something, weren't you?
Yeah, quite
All right.
young, but not like child. Yeah, let's say Tanner is about 19, 20-ish.
Smith say Soulforger watch over me and Annabelle.
Smith Sage, did you say?
Smith say
Who's
Who
Smith?
is that?
It's
friend.
my dad.
Agent Smith, the guy who's like,
That-
you
that
didn't
is-
see anything.
That is a point, actually, considering that we're all going to be together and trust is a very big issue. Why are you away from your master?
Actually, do we need to call your parents?
I think it's his dad.
No, it's his master. He made him like you made your raptor.
Forge
Hey,
glares at you.
I
He
consider
just-
myself something of a father to Fang. I pat her on the head.
I mean, okay, if we want to go that technical route, sure, but
Hey,
this is a Warforge. He was made. I'm not offending. It's just the truth.
not all of us have conventional
And
families.
I was
okay?
made with a story of a pelican. What's your point?
With D&D characters, none of us have conventional families.
Or if we did, they were destroyed long ago.
Yeah.
My point is Warforged are not usually seen without their master, let alone outside of the light civilization. I kind of want to understand why you're here.
Maybe the girl
Smith told Forge, go away from Light City, travel world, protect Annabelle, protect sister.
So wait, your creator, your master, sent you away with his daughter.
Yes.
Seems
She's-
legit.
Alenia looks towards Annabelle and he sort of just looks quizzically and is like, sort of giving her a look like, is this really true?
Just like nods. I was half asleep at the time.
Forge sleep was as well.
It was really quick. Once I was there, and then there was a forest.
Wait, so you were
I've never
asleep?
seen a forest.
So you were asleep at the time, and you can
Well, I
only
wasn't
go.
asleep. I was tired.
Was you awake when your father said this to Forge?
Well, yes.
Okay.
What? If it's
Smith's
what's probably adds to your surprise of this is getting out of the light civilization is not an easy task whatsoever.
Yeah, I know. That's why she's like, "What the fuck?"
Smith say not leave sister alone.
I'm baffled why your father would leave you alone with his creation. I'm
Forge
not.
not creation. Forge brother.
If I may interject,
Just breaks the table.
if you did need somewhere safe to leave her, I know a place.
Look, I think the large guy's got it under control. He seems like he can hold his own and her own too.
I know an even
Well-
larger lady who could definitely protect her.
He's made it this far with her. I'm sure they've had some trouble.
No, I'm going. I can't let my little brother be alone.
You crack
I,
me up.
s- I certainly would feel more comfortable if she was somewhere safe, but it doesn't look like that they want to be apart. Look, I'm only asking this because one, because I'm confused, and number two, I'm concerned. Your reasoning for being outside of the light civilization, it doesn't really matter to me. I left for my own reasons. Just, she's your responsibility, and if she gets hurt, I'm not taking any responsibility for this. You understand, right?
Forge no care what mean lady understand.
Well said. Shall we be off?
Yeah.
I can see this is going well. Okay, fine.
You kind of just see Winley kind of with like finger guns. It's like, I'll see you all in the morning.
Bartender, 4 drinks to go and put it on his tab.
Just see him stop, think for a moment. No one got hurt. Okay. As he walks off.
Job well done, my friends. Job well done.
Fade to black.
Mm.
Is there anything you guys would like to do, or shall we say din 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 din, new morning?
No, there's nothing Forge would like to do.
I'm gonna go get my boat.
Okay.
Rent will sit and write an entry in his journal for the day.
And then I'm gonna go home.
Oh yeah, you've got
Alrighty.
a house.
Alenia
It's not much of a house.
Alenia will take yet another slab of meat with her up to bed, eat that, and then go to sleep.
What is
yeah.
it with you?
Forge pays for like a single bedroom. Goes upstairs with
You kind of just see him. You just see the bartender like wave his hand. It's like, it's on the house. Just go.
By the
Yeah,
way,
you got-
by the way, I'm surprised nobody has yet commented on what I'm doing because I'm doing this on purpose.
What, eating meat?
Think back to the last campaign.
You're a drumstick.
bread.
Right.
And then essentially like Forge will try and tuck Annabelle into bed as best he can, and then he just turns, like, shuts the door, turns towards the door, and then just you see him like relax as the blue lights in his eyes just turn off, facing the door.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, big day tomorrow. Tanner says in the mirror at themselves.
Showing off.
Something good's happening. Something big's gonna happen. I know it. After yesterday, I just gotta sleep. And they bounce into bed. The bed almost snaps in half as they collide with it.
Just hear it.
I'm just imagining like pillows and blankets piled up.
And you notice, well, we're in a cutscene. You guys aren't here, but you see that the bed has like very clearly already been broken several times and put back together again.
All right.
Bum bum bada bum.
So, if no one else has got anything else they want to say before they sleep,
Mm-mm.
all right. So, night goes by. You all wake up. However you decide to wake up. You've got until 1 o'clock to meet at the north exit. Was there anything you guys wanted to do, or do we go straight there?
We have starting
I
action.
wake up.
Mhm.
Can I wake up by having made a little device that wakes me up? An alarm clock.
An alarm raptor.
An alarm, yeah.
It's
I
like
make
the,
a little device.
the Flintstones with the fucking alarm clock.
Like, the light in Forge's eyes starts to flicker as he kind of like stretches and like wakes up her, makes sure that Annabelle's okay, wakes her up, and then go downstairs to get breakfast.
I don't want to wake up. 5 more minutes.
Okay.
That's like me in the morning.
Yep.
50 minutes later, with every 5-minute snooze on Forge, you eventually get down for breakfast.
Alenia will wake up and she'll get her morning workout in. So, bunch of press ups, sit ups,
All with a
chin,
lob of meat in your mouth.
chin bar. No, she's not eating at this point. She's
Oh,
not that
okay.
crazy. Chin ups, and then she'll after breaking her sweating for the day, she'll sit down, sort of deep breaths. She'll meditate for about, I guess, half an hour, thinking about everything that happened yesterday as well as what's coming forward. Take another deep breath, stand up, and she'll go down and have some breakfast. And she'll have lots of bacon.
Bacon.
You certainly like your meat, don't you? I'll
I
say as I come down the stairs.
I've got to keep these muscles up somehow. Plus, it's the most tasty thing anyway. I don't really like veg or fruit or any of those things.
You gotta get your protein, right?
Absolutely, protein is what makes. I don't know. Protein's what makes
Go
the
on.
dream work. I don't know. I forget it. I'm not very good with these sounds.
Let's see those gains. Go on, flex.
She'll flex, and you'll see that she's actually got some pretty bulging muscles. And you'll notice that her shoulders are also very thick and very wide.
Nice. Run does that, like, almost cartoon thing where he, like, tries to flex his bicep and it just rolls round to the underside.
We can't all be brawny. Your strength is your intellect, right?
Well, these certainly help as well, and he flexes the like braces that are on his arms and legs,
How do you flex
and they
metal?
kind of whir as he does so. he flexes and they whir as he does it. Like they are what is powering his movements.
You kind of see the raptor try to flex as well.
Forge kind of like tries to copy the raptor, seeing why he's doing it. Like maybe
Yeah.
that's some advantage.
Forge does the raptor.
Tanner gets in and we're all just flexing.
No, Tanner is currently still in bed. They roll over, fall out of the bed with a clunk, and get up, and their hair, jokingly, good pun, it's all over the place. And they look in the mirror and they go, "What time is it?" Pulls out the pocket watch. Ah, shit, it's broken. Looks outside, looks at the sun. I am late.
For a very important day.
Quickly brushes their two rabbit teeth and runs out the door, still putting their clothes on as they go.
By any chance you have toast in your mouth?
No, I have a single orange.
Ah, got it.
Yeah. Tanra opens up their cupboard and there is just like piled up maybe about 70 oranges in there. Just pulls one orange out.
It's like Venom with chicken nuggets.
That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Like Venom with chicken nuggets and chocolate. Yeah.
All right. What's interesting today, Tanra, as you're running through town, there seems to be a bit of an up on the guards, and you actually see some of the old monastery actually seems to be doing some rounds as well.
Yo, Kingsley, how's it going?
I'm doing good.
Gotta go, bye.
Oh, okay. Do you all go to the north gate?
I immediately get to the inn that Dora is probably now fixed. And
More or less. It's got like one of those. It's got like something covering up the glass bits, as they haven't had a chance to fix that yet.
And I make a Tanra-shaped hole in it like Roadrunner.
Oh, damn it, Tanra.
What the fudge are you guys doing?
Forge not no.
I was showing off my my powered infusion on my armor, and well, Elenia was just showing off her powered arms.
I mean, you did ask to, for me to show off my game, so.
Oh yeah, totally. I wasn't saying I didn't.
All right, well, suit up. We gotta get there. We're running on. I don't know, what time is it?
It's like 9 o'clock in the morning or something.
We've only
We
got
need to be
3
there.
hours.
As soon as you hear suit up, you can actually see Annabelle climb up on top of Forge.
Mm.
Let's go.
Annabelle, it's okay. Relax. We've still got some time.
Oh,
No, Forge is gonna get a transformation somewhere during the campaign, and Annabelle's gonna pilot him like a fucking Evangelion mech.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
true power armor.
Yeah, the real
Well-
artificer was Annabelle all along. This is just a power armor.
Forge Gundam style.
So, Tamara, you've lived here your entire life?
Well, there were a few years where I was at the monastery instead, but mostly,
Oh,
yeah,
you-
this is my
you-
hometown.
You got religion?
No, not really. They
I mean,
caught me stealing oranges, so they kind of took me in as punishment.
They gave you home and shelter as punishment.
Yeah,
that's not really a punishment.
they.
And
Well, the way that Glenn Har always put it was, "You're very sneaky, so we think that you'd be good in the ways of the." And I was like, "But how can I be sneaky if you already caught me?" And then they gave me my name, and the rest is history.
What did you go by before?
I didn't have a name.
sounds like there's sort of potential in you.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, other than the matron, he was the closest thing to a family I ever had.
Well, I certainly can't relate to being homeless, but I can relate to the rest of what you've said. Definitely.
Well,
Maybe minus the stealing part as well, but
listen, guys, I just really like orange fruit, alright?
I mean that's fair. If I didn't have any money, I probably would be stealing meat right about now. So
Yeah, exactly. You gotta do what you can to survive.
yeah,
There's only so much
Forge
gruel
make
you can
things
eat.
to survive.
Can you
that
make-
I
do
tell
know.
Forge to make things to survive.
Can you make me a clockwork orange?
Oh God.
Forge
That
can't
would be
do
me.
moving parts.
I can.
Combo achieved.
Thinking about it, out of interest, Forge, what was you part of a division for when you was gonna say created again? You're gonna get mad. Was you part of a division at Lightstop?
Yeah, what's your model number?
Forge is Forge. Forge things. Forge blacksmith.
Oh,
Blacksmith.
okay. No, I know what that is.
Right.
I know that there's specialized warforged made for that sort of thing, so that makes sense.
Forge
Oh,
make
so you-
Forge make weapons and armor for Warforge.
Alenia
Oh,
thinks
right.
to herself.
You're like it's robots making robots.
Alenia
Yes.
thinks to herself for a
With
moment.
Smith help.
Alenia thinks to herself for a moment, and if you could ever see Love Heart Eyes in D&D form, this is what you'd see. As she thinks to herself, and she turns around to Forge. You don't happen to be able to make, and she sort of motions to her weapon, glaives, do you?
How much
Thought
does
that
it?
was
How much
going in
does?
a completely different direction.
Forge can make.
I thought she was gonna ask for armor.
Forge can make.
Wow. Okay, I might. If you don't mind, I know that I was considered mean towards you last night. Wow. I mean, I can make it myself, but having someone else make my weapon, that's enticing. Okay.
Forge is going to go and sit in a corner for about. Hang on. Let me have a look at something.
I must ask, what are you using to make this?
I can just Artisan's Blessing.
It's a Warforged cleric
What does that
creature.
mean?
Another one, and it's my channel divinity. In other words,
Yeah.
Right, but don't you
So
need material to make it still?
I can use gold.
Oh, okay.
A gold.
So you watch as Forge takes the 20 gold out of his pocket, kind of clasps it in his hands. His hands heat up,
Hold on,
and
where'd you
you
get that
watch
20 gold?
as it slowly starts forming over an hour-long period into a glaive. And after the hour-long period is done, it is literally like an exact replica of Elena's glaive. Like it's got like the steel at the front, the wood and everything. There's no gold on it. And there's only the gold on it that would have been like the accents and stuff like that of the glaive.
Time to
It's
dual
an
wield
exact
glaives.
replica of what Elena has now.
Wow. That's mighty impressive.
That's incredible. Thank
Hey,
you so much. As Alenia will, I don't even know if I have fucking space for this, but I guess she'll try and also have that one.
Now you
sort
have
of-
like two glaives on your back crossed. They look like a pair of scissors.
You just gotta flip the glaive that's already on the art and repeat it on the back.
I'm not doing that.
If Forge have metal, Forge can make armor. Forge can make arrows, bullets, weapons.
Do you reckon you could make some of these? And I get out some of my spare ammunition for my gun.
I can
With,
Forge make this many, but tomorrow.
Right.
As he holds
how
up,
many?
he holds up 10 fingers.
All right. Oh, okay. Thanks.
So we hit in the shops
Forge-
before we head out, or
Forge need metal and Forge need metal or money to do so. Forge can't
Right,
make.
well,
Can I ask?
I'm sure we'll find some weapons on some enemies and whatnot.
Can I ask you something, Forge?
Yes.
Making these weapons, can you only make the exact copy of something that you've seen, or can you customize it? I mean the look, nothing more.
Forge make anything.
anything?
Interesting.
Forge don't
Let's
do
see some
moving
checks in the
parts.
future for this.
Forge don't do moving parts, but Forge make any weapon, any armor.
What exactly entails a moving part? Could you make a chain
Or
which
like a
has like
crossbow?
separate
Yes.
parts? Right, but
Forge points to your gun. Forge can't make this.
all right. What about these? And I like show him like the metal bits of my braces. Like, could you make not the wiring and the gems and stuff, but could you make something like that?
Yes.
Interesting. Well,
I
I
can't
have any
believe
materials for repairs.
I can't believe it.
You go, Eleni.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just about to say I can't believe I'm going to say this to myself. I might actually have to get myself a sketchbook.
Forge can take this one tomorrow and change it if want.
Huh. Wow, that is interesting.
I wonder if I've got time for an errand.
I don't suppose you could make like a great ship or anything, like a vessel on water?
Smith told Forge once Forge become good enough friends with Moradin, Forge can make stuff like this, but not now.
Got it.
Which one's Maradin?
The dwarf
Moradin is Soulforger. Moradin is
Right.
Allfather.
one. Dwarf.
Yeah, he's a out of game. He's a dwarf god. Titles are Allfather, Dwarf Father, Soulforger, the Creator. He's worshipped by dwarven defenders, fighters, engineers, miners, and smiths. And
Thank you.
You'd probably recognise the name.
yeah,
from where-
Yeah, that's what it was like. I recognised the name. Well, I mean, like Lewis recognised the name.
he's
I can't
a lawful good greater deity.
Okay, cool.
So this Moradin, is he like a teacher of some sort to you?
Smith teacher. Smith teach Forge about Moradin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Maradin's some sort of god.
Yes.
Learn that at a monastery.
I have to
Smiths
admit,
say Forge need to be friends with Moradin.
Well,
right.
Let's go find him then. Shall we get going?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
let's
so-
show.
Let's make our way, and I hope you don't mind if I make some notes on you, Forge, as we forge ahead.
Danra gives front finger
Forge
guns.
kind of like Annabelle kind of like climbs up Forge's back, and then Forge kind of gets up and waits for all of you guys.
By the way, Callum, I wasn't joking. Can Alenia find somewhere to buy a sketchbook?
Yeah, you can go buy a sketchbook. I'm not going to make them as expensive as what they are in the game. We'll say it's like
So the rules
a
are
couple gold.
Hold on, I didn't hear what Callum said.
Couple gold, 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay, cool.
Books
The
are normally
rules-
ridiculous, like 50 or something. But
the rules are once per day, or for
don't
one use.
worry about that right now. I'll read it after.
Okay.
So, as you probably have to go to the trading district, Alenia.
Yeah.
As Alina's going there, anyone else want to try and look for somewhere before you go to the north exit?
I haven't got enough gold for what I want to do yet, so
Fair enough.
No.
Yeah, Danra will head on. Is it far away, the orphanage, or not really?
The orphanage is actually, you have to go through the north exit to get to it.
Oh, alright, well, we'll go past it, so it's all good. I just want to drop off the gold there that I've got.
Okay. And that just leaves Annabelle. Annabelle's enjoyed her time so far, but she wants to see what's north of here.
Yeah,
So
Forge
she doesn't
is
care.
gonna go around sightseeing, looking at the ocean and stuff like that until it's time.
We get the dramatic shots of
Mm.
Annabelle just on top of Forge, and people walking by is like, is that
Is that a gorilla?
a gorilla robot?
Guys,
What's it staring at?
we told you Harambe did nothing wrong.
reincarnated.
Don't shoot him, Runt.
Alright, so we'll say time goes by as you make your way to the north gate.
Hmm.
You kind of see Winley there, and there's a guy. Let's see, what was his name? I've lost his name. A guy that you'd recognise as well, Tanra.
Yeah.
His name is Kartra,
Can't try.
and you recognise him because he's delivered some fruit to places
You got it.
on that exact cart. Yeah.
Right.
Is
so
it- is
I've
it-
robbed this cart before.
Is it fruit or is it fruit?
No, it's actual fruit.
It's
Okay.
natural fruit. What are you talking about?
Unironically, Tanra steals fruit.
You've all come. I'm glad to see you didn't just run off after I gave you the money.
Why would we do that?
Trust does work. Trust does work both ways. I'm sorry if I came across a little strong yesterday, but
It's quite all right.
I do keep my word.
Part of my job's dealing with people like that.
She sort of just stares and sort of glares at him, but then within a few seconds, it's like I better just let this go, and just shakes her head.
You kind of see Kartra kind of like turn around. He's also like a brownie kind of furred rabbit folk, but he's got like little white spots on his arm and his chest. Oh, if it isn't Tanra, good to see you.
Hi. How's it going? No hard feelings,
It's
huh?
going fine. No hard feelings. At least not with the payment I'm getting for a trip. That I was going to do anyway.
You better not be getting paid more than us.
He's getting paid the same.
Good.
He kind of just looks over to you lot. Is like, whew. How much does that one weigh?
Kind of rude.
More than I can lift.
He's looking at Forge specifically. And then he looks at the rest of the group. He's like, I think when we're traveling, we're going to have to take turns walking.
Fine, then he
Forge
does.
walk.
I don't even think that I would be able to lift Forge, to be honest.
Maybe together, all three of us.
That probably could work.
You kind of see the horses turn around and they look as like, ah, crap.
Yeah, let's get him on one of them.
You kind of see she kind of start getting Forge on. You can hear like the cracking on the cart. But I don't know what the weight limit is of this.
Oh, that's amazing.
You managed to
Limit
get on
reach.
Forge. It seems it's cracking, but it's not. It seems to
What kind
withstand
of what kind of horses are pulling the cart?
it. They seem, well, what would you call them? Cart
Draft-
horses.
draft
They're cart
horses?
horses. Draft. That's the
Okay.
word.
Draft horses. Yeah.
If weight is going to be an issue, then I can walk. It's not a problem at all.
Well, we've got 4 days ahead of us. It's going to be a bit while to get there,
All right.
so we can take it in turns.
Okay.
I'm always
Nice.
going to be in this seat, as you kind of see. I'm at the reins.
Yeah, can we stop off at the orphanage on the way? I need to
I don't see why
drop
not.
some stuff off.
I get kind of achy over long distances. Perhaps there's a stables I could hire a horse for myself.
What sort
Go
of money?
hire a horse if you like.
Or
Alenia,
an axe-beak.
Alenia looks towards Ron. What sort of money do you have?
I don't know. I was hoping for a cheap one.
Actually,
Maybe-
what
maybe a
sort of
donkey.
money do you have?
Alenia just stares at Tenra. We're supposed to be a group. Let's not try this, shall we?
That's all for a good cause. Come on.
All
I
right.
got the same amount of money as the rest of you.
According to the rolls, the horses with the cart can pull
Hey,
2,000.
Are you metagaming? Are you looking it up? I'm not
Quiet,
having any
be
of that,
quiet.
Jacob.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to try and find a horse before we set off, so that I don't have to walk.
Okay.
Had it out. It's almost ending time.
So you kind of just wait there as Runt walks off to try and find a stables.
I'd ask him. I mean, obviously, he probably would have got his horses from there, right? So I'll ask him if he knows where it is.
Oh, you can go to there should be a stables near the trading district. Go to the west gate.
Right. I'll try not to be too long.
Okay.
Don't leave without me, because if I don't get one, I might not be able to catch up.
What's this guy's name? The one that we just met?
His name is
Kartra.
Kartra.
Alenia will turn around to Kartra and will say to them, "So, how often does Tanra steal from you then?"
Hey! It's stay on the. I never learned Pig Latin.
Healing stay. I say
I
as I
Healing
walk.
stay.
personally think more than I know.
Can I just say
Tanner
one
is
thing,
just peeling an orange in the background.
Hey, wait a minute.
Tanra, with all due respect, you're not very subtle on the unlawful activity.
Yeah, no one seems to mind. Think of me as like a collector for charity. You should see
Oh.
this. This one I got. Tanra pulls out like a pair of very small round sunglasses and a tin can and starts like hobbling around and go, arms for the poor, arms for the poor.
Oh God. I know this reference. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I watched it the other day. Can you tell?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Are you gonna wear like a fake beak next and try and win a golden arrow?
Yeah, something like that.
You know, your orphanage story is becoming less and less convincing the more you talk.
Hey, you don't believe me? You come see him yourself.
I might just do that.
We're going that way. Sure, you can meet my family.
That would be.
You
That
want?
would be. Yeah, that would be most interesting.
Alright. So, Runt.
Yep.
It takes you about 30 minutes to get to that side of town. But as you get there, you see the stables. There seems to be some guys just outside of it.
Hey, you lad.
Oh, hello.
Hey, so I got somewhere to go, and I was hoping I could hire a mount of some kind.
Oh, of course. How long for?
How long? It was 4 days to get there, wasn't it? So I'd assume we'd probably like a
2 weeks.
fortnight, maybe.
Yeah.
A fortnight, so 2 weeks.
No. I meant
Do
like
you
the-
need? Are you looking for a riding horse or just a draft horse?
Just a riding horse, something to carry me.
Just a
Fang
riding
here
horse?
can carry herself.
She's like, oh my god, what is that?
Can we get Fang to be played by Fran? Just asking. All she does is
If
go.
we're able to, she's welcome to. So you kind of see so every week it's normally about 10 gold.
Ooh.
So it would be 20 gold if you'd like to borrow it for 2 weeks.
I look at my 20 gold.
Wow.
You're essentially working for free if you do that.
More than free.
Mm-hmm.
You spent money.
Yeah. How about I hire it for a week and then I pay any late fees that I may incur?
We can do that.
Well, what's the going interest rate on them late fees? I don't want to get back. I don't want to get back and owe you like 500 gold.
It's a gold additional day.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. What about
If it gets to the second week, though,
Wait.
it
Hang
interests
on.
a bit more.
I've just thought.
So,
I've just thought of something. It'd be if you don't go like over. It would just be cheaper to buy 1 week
Yeah.
and then have the 7 days
It
of
would.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. So I was like, all right, so I could pay 20 gold for 2 weeks or 17 gold for 2 weeks.
You didn't hear me out for the ending. If it reaches
All right.
7 days over, you essentially have to pay double. So it'd be 14 gold
Okay.
extra.
All right, fair enough. Right, okay. That sounds fair to me. I'll try and procure some extra funds on the way there and back.
Well,
So here
you
you
need
go.
to pay up
And,
front.
yeah, no, I meant wait.
10
for the-
gold, obviously, first, I mean.
Oh yeah. That's fine, and I get that out. Count it out to him.
Ah, thank you very much. We'll get you one of our finest steeds.
I mean, how much are they to like buy outright? If I wanted to just buy one,
We'd normally sell them for about 50.
fair enough. Well, if I come into that money, it might be useful to own such a fine steed as yours.
Thank you. This one's called Bucky. So yeah, Bucky.
Yeah.
Do you keep him in a barn?
Let's go.
I do.
He's also
I do
got
keep
robot
him in a
parts.
barn.
just got one leg that's metal.
Forge grabs him, turns into glue.
No.
I'm gonna pee myself. Oh my god.
Right, but
Anyway,
Berkey
you,
the horse.
I can make
You get your
make
horse.
2 glaives if I use that horse.
Bloody hell. Alright.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
Thanks. I'll try and get it back before the late fees are incurred.
You do.
Glue. Fuck, it already tickled me.
Appreciate the service,
You
my
get
friend.
back. You realise from where you are, if you went around the walls, it's actually a bit quicker by the horseback. So instead of taking another 30 minutes, it'll take you 45 overall, so 15 minutes to get back.
Yeah.
You'll kind of see him appear with this horse with some buck teeth on him.
That's why it's called Bucky.
Hey Tanner, he looks like you.
Oh yeah, I guess he does.
The other two look at him and think, "Oh, god damn it!"
I want the other 2 horses.
Yeah, they're already annoyed because they know in a minute they've got to start moving with Forge on the cut. All right, are we all good? Are we going?
Sure
Yeah.
Let's
am.
get going.
All right. You kind of see him get this wooden rod out with a carrot on the end. And he just puts it in front of the horses.
The carrot's already
Ah,
gone.
the Minecraft technique.
Where's the carrot gone? It's empty.
I just get Fang to walk menacingly behind Bucky.
Bucky moves, keeps putting his head back.
Well,
What is that thing?
guess it's time to set off, and judging by this pocket watch I've got, it's also closing time for the Mystic Tavern.
How did you know?
Because I really need to piss.
All right. So as you guys start making your way out, it does seem to be closing time for the Mystic Tavern. Thank you, everybody, for. I hope you enjoyed the first game
Yeah,
of this new
that was
season.
great.
Yeah.
That's good.
It was good.
Looking
Lewis.
forward to seeing more of everyone's characters.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Next week is Meanwhile in the Material Plane, right?
That's correct.
And then after that, Rise of the Infernal Lords, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. So we're not playing tomorrow in my game.
Yeah, it's next week.
We're having an extra week off. It's the week after on Wednesday. We're finishing off, meanwhile, on Material Plane, the 2-shot that we were doing. See what happens in the castle of the
There's a-
frog people.
yeah.
Yep. And then when we finish that, potentially a week off after that, as it is
Oh.
my birthday.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we'll be back to Rise
No,
of the
just get
Infernal
drunk and
Lords.
DM. It's fun. That's how things
I don't
like
think
drop
going out or
resolve.
anything.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Tune in
That's the
back
plan.
Tuesday for more Soulture, Watchers of Turmoil, which is a really ominous name considering how much fun we've had this session.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Sure, nothing could
Cheers.
plausibly go wrong. All right.
Mm.
You know this, Lee. Nothing ever goes wrong with these games.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in, and remember, Forge fixes everything he breaks. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
That's Pat.
Forge, cleric.
go.
Forge cleric. Forge Warforge cleric. Forge say bye.
Forge,
Bye.
Forge, cleric. Forge is on.
good Forge.
Boy.